Good morning, welcome to JewelleryMaker. Now I'd just like to introduce myself. My name is Ruth Lane. You may have seen me before on the Late Show occasionally. Unfortunately, Jenny's feeling a little bit under the weather this morning, so I am going to join you until we have further assistance. I think Fee may be popping on shortly for you. So this morning I'm joined by the lovely Sara, and she's got lots of things for to show you today, including we've got a challenge Sara pack there, haven't we? Hello Sara, how are you?
Good morning. I'm very well, thanks.
We've got so much I can see you've got there in front of you, and I've seen some of your lovely designs this morning. We've got a lot of brand new strands as well to show you today. So if I just show you these here, we've got your amethyst strand, brand new, all of these brand new. You've got your green onyx as well, you can see here. Okay, we've got your burgundy coloured pyrite that you've just got there. So that was the amethyst. This one's your green onyx. You've got your rutile quartz large faceted drops here. These are all brand new for you today, as well as your iolite. You can just see on the end there, those gorgeous blues you can see. And we've also got your agate there as well. Okay, so as well, right, the magic word for this morning is brand new, because we've also got this findings pack. It's brand new. It is your matrix, 460 pieces you can see right there for you. There you go. Loads and loads and loads. So first thing we're going to do, it's a little bit early, it's a Saturday morning, let's kick off with your early bird special. Now you guys, you know exactly everything that this is all about. It's about bringing you great deals at great low prices. So let's have a look at your findings here. We're talking about 43 individual pieces, individual items that you can work with in here. So we're talking, right, okay, you've got your lobster claw clasp, which is 6 by 10 millimeters. There you go, there's probably better so you can see everything that's involved there. You've also got your toggle clasp, which is 10 millimeters bar and an 11 millimeter loop. You've got a silver head pin, 40 millimeters with a 2 millimeter ball. And you've also got heart chains. Oh, how gorgeous are those? There's crimp beads. You're talking about crimp covers. Silver shepherd's hooks, that's 15 by 9 millimeters. You've got open jump rings, 5 millimeters. And you've also got, well, just to fit it all in, the black and purple organza drawstring gift bag, which will just, you can see so much that you'll get in there. Right, now because it's your early bird deal, I want to show you on a normal day what you would pay. That's right, which for 43 pieces, £12.95. You look at the amount of silver that you're getting here. This is 925 sterling silver. This is your findings pack. You've got 43 items. Now, I did say you would pay £12.95. The whole purpose, right, the reason we do an early bird deal is to kind of get you going, get you excited for the show to come. We've got so much for you today. I've told you you've got brand new strands coming up. Sara has got so, honestly, she's been working tremendously hard for you. So how about we open your order? How about we get this going? Now, all you need to do is dial 0800 644 655. I know a lot of you work on the web. That's absolutely fine. Just make sure you check out your basket in order to secure your place, because the only problem is we do have a few people that sometimes miss out because it's not enough just to pop it in your basket, because unfortunately telephone bidders or other web bidders can check that out. Right, I am going to slash this price for you, so make the most of it. Enjoy what you're getting here, because this is not going to be £12.95. How about we go under £10? How about £7.95. This is your sterling silver pack you can see here. You've got your chain, you've got your heartbeat, you've got your crimp beads here, you've even, you know, shepherd's hooks. And I think something like this is perfect for a beginner. I mean, Sara, I suppose something like this is what you'd call an essential, isn't it, really?
Well, it is. I mean, you can't make much jewellery without having findings.
There we go.
So, and having sterling silver, as a beginner,
yeah,
it's much more malleable than other findings, so it's a lot easier for you to get perfect loops on the end of your head pins and on your other end of your eye pin.
Yeah.
It's also adds so much value to your jewellery when you're making it. And if you're gifting jewellery, if you're just starting out and you want a hobby where you can make gifts for members of the family, what better way to show how much you love and care for them than giving them sterling silver?
Absolutely. And I think it is, like you said, with your high-end pieces, that's that kind of classic look. It's, you can work it into whatever you want it to be. And I know a lot of people kind of, with pieces like this, it's quite good because you can be discreet, can't you? You know, if you've got those little, I don't know what the technical term would be, but I mean, you know, if you just want to kind of hide the little niggles there, that's easy to do with pieces like this, just to give that finishing touch, really, isn't it, to your piece?
Also, if you're a beginner and you go to make a loop on the end of a head pin and you don't get it quite right, it's forgiving. You can straighten it back out and have another go.
That's excellent.
So sterling silver's got a little bit more give and a little bit more forgiveness. So it allows you as a beginner to have that little bit of trial and error period with it, and just get to grips with your jewellery making. And I love working with sterling silver. I just love the beauty of it, the worth it brings to your jewellery, but also just how easy it is to work with.
Excellent. Well, there you go. You heard it from the expert herself, Sarah, there. So just £7.95. Now, I'd like to congratulate a few of you. I can see there on the phone lines. We've got Iris. I think Iris is actually multiple in this auction. We've got Janet. A lot of multi-buys. That's it. Take the opportunity while you can. For £7.95 for sterling silver, just that, you know, when you actually think about it, is a fantastic deal. This is what we can do for you. We've got Hampshire, we've got Carolyn, we've got Pauline, Julie, there's Madeline, a lot of new bidders on the line, which, do you know what? I'd just like to say as well, the first time you do make a purchase, you get a free booklet and DVD, which will kind of get you into the spirit of jewellery making, just a little bit about what we do, starting techniques, those kind of things, just so you feel really, I mean, a lot of you, I'd say in your new bidders, you probably already are existing jewellery makers, aren't you? And this is just, you know, you've just come across us, which is absolutely wonderful, honestly. So many web bidders there that do need to check out. Now, I would just like to let you know, there's a queue on the phone lines. It's only 60 seconds. When you think about that, you know, you wait longer in the supermarket, and that's just to justify it for £7.95. Now, while your graphics are on screen, you can absolutely still get involved. You're not too late. Just dial 0800 644 655. I'd also like to add, which I know a lot of our regular customers here at JewelleryMaker are aware of, you also get a 30-day money-back guarantee, which it is what it says on the tin. You can get that home, you can see it for yourself, and then decide whether or not that this is for you. Honestly, I don't think you're going to be disappointed, though. The value for money that you're getting here is absolutely exceptional. Now, we do also do free tutorials. So if you go to our website, which is www.jewellerymaker.com, you can have a look. It is so easy. Don't feel like, you know, you've got to be bamboozled, because I've been on there myself, and it's so easy to navigate the website. And I actually made some jewellery myself a few weeks back when I started here on JewelleryMaker. It's so easy, very easy to navigate, and you can just type in on the search in our JewelleryMaker website, sorry, there's a few tutorials anyway, just to get you started, and you can pause it when you need to, if you need a cup of tea. We've also got a YouTube channel, which is really helpful. It just gives you any of the shows that maybe, you know, maybe you've got plans tomorrow, but you want to see a bit of the show. Just at the bottom of the screen there, you can see the channel that you need to visit. Unfortunately, I can't read that, a little bit small for me, but you can probably see that at home. It's basically youtube.com/JewelleryMaker UK. So that was £7.95. There's still people getting involved. Don't be put off by the queues. So just keep waiting on the lines there. Honestly, our call centre is so helpful and handy. Don't feel like, you know, you've got to drop off. You can add anything to your order as well while you're waiting, but it should literally just be seconds for £7.95. Okay, so coming up now for you then, we've got Sarah's challenge. I'm so excited to see what you've done with this, Sarah. Honestly, I bet everybody's going to fall in love with this. Now, I don't know if I'm going to get to see this, because this is coming up at the end of the show. We're going to see what you've done. I think I might have to, I'm going to be elsewhere in the building, but I might have to log into my computer, because I can have a little sneak peek. So let's just have a look then what you've got here. It is your, oh, I love the name, Ice Queen. It is, isn't it? It just screams that elegance, that beautiful, I'm sorry, I've got to pick this piece up because it's just so sizable. Here we go, look at this here. And straight away for me with gemstones, it's all about the feel of it. It's very sensual, isn't it? The weight, the size, just the nice soft tone. Now we have got here, this is your quartz. So these are, let me have a look for you. Okay, so 155 carats. Oh no, hang on, I'm getting this confused. This is your white quartz. Oh, quartzite, I've got it, I can see it's 30 by 20 millimeters. Look at those, they're so, oh, Sarah, what would you, straight away I'd be thinking as a beginner, which I am, I'd be thinking of a pendant. I noticed the drill hole is through the side of these pieces.
Yes.
So what would you suggest? Could I do something like that? Or?
You could either take a head pin and run that across. If you're just a beginner, just take that through the drill hole, make another loop on the other end and attach it to some chain or to your other gemstones. If you're a more advanced jewellery maker, you might want to use a little bit of wire, make a bail for it, using some wire to make a pendant. I looked at those and automatically thought flower petals. I started making them into little petals to sit up like this. And this is going to then, I'm going to wire wrap all around the base of them. And then they're going to sit on a hair slide.
Oh my wordy, that sounds,
So I just started doing that, but they do to me automatically look like flower petals, but they could be dragonfly wings, they could be butterfly wings, they could be faced dropping downwards or faced upwards, so you've got lots and lots of scope with those.
Would you say as well, not only because you're talking about the shapes here that you're working with, but also the colours that we are using, would you say, probably the first thing that came to my mind, bridal stuff maybe?
Very bridal, possibly? Definitely very bridal.
It's that kind of time of year, isn't it, where everybody's, you know, I don't know if you've got a spring wedding or summer or...
That's it, I mean, a lot of people, you know, got engaged at Christmas time. So those people are now starting to look for their jewellery. And the jewellery is often one of those things after the dress. The jewellery is the next thing you're desperate to get as a bride, having been there and done that. And you need to get that perfect piece. And if you are a jewellery maker who offers bridal pieces, to have a collection of what I would call very sort of neutral bridal tones.
It's kind of simplistic, isn't it?
It is, and so if you're going for that, either whether it be a winter wedding, so if you've got engaged at Christmas, you might be thinking about getting married next Christmas. You know, you might be looking for that, but also I think you've got so many tones in there that will match with lots of other gemstones, so it doesn't have to just be bridal. It's very spring, it's very, I mean, I love those petals I think for summer. I think if you were to go for a really ornate bib style necklace to go with your maxi dress.
And this one here, just to suggest as well, you've got your beautiful, these are your Howlite diamonds. These are 13 by 13 millimeters. So if you have just tuned in, just to let you know, what's happening now, I'm just showing you the strands that are coming up. This is your Ice Queen pack. Now Sarah's with us today. I'll show you these just all together and one by one. So first of all, this one on its own, we've got your pearls there. Okay, and all of these, Sarah's going to be demonstrating for you later what you can do with this Ice Queen set. So here you can see you've got your white, hang on a minute. These are your pearls. There are actually 2 sets of pearls in this pack. So the difference you can see here, and as jewellery makers you'll know, there are your Baroque pearls. Let me just double check for you. I think I've actually got too many of these out. Oh yeah, there are, because there's 11 by 9 and 12 by 10, is that right? Or not? Has somebody popped that? Let me just double check for you. Okay, these are graduated. So if I just show you, basically, that was just an example there of the size that these go up to. So it's a graduated strand for you there. But this is just to confirm then, so it's 1 strand of pearls. You're also getting obviously the other previous 2 strands that you saw, which was the Howlite and the quartzite. We've also got here, this is your crackled quartz. Right, I have just been informed, no, we changed our minds. You do get 2 strands of pearls, so I'll just show you both the sizes there, which is even better for you. It's better that you get more than less, isn't it? We're all happy. Look at that. So you've got your beautiful, see, I hate that we call these are actually named your Baroque pearls. I don't like the name potato pearls because I just don't think it does them justice, does it?
It doesn't.
They're just so beautiful. And you've got, there you go, you can see the whole, wow, I absolutely love that recording. Just look at all of those together. Can you see how much reflection of light you're getting there? And you've got those beautiful soft white tones. Now, so you can see there's the crackle quartz, but I'll show you them all together so you can see what you're working with. First thing is the weight. This is what you will notice straight away when you get these home. Let me just show you those there. Oh, isn't that divine? There's so much to work with, and I know that you said about you're doing a kind of daisy pattern, aren't you, with your piece there? I'm going to have to pop down later on to see how you get on finishing.
I'm hoping it's all going to turn out beautifully. Yeah. You never know with a challenge. Sometimes you start off going in one direction, it takes a completely different direction halfway through. So.
I know, but that's the fun of it as well, isn't it? You know what I mean, a lot of the time. So what we'll do for you now then, Sarah is going to show you later on in the show. Now I might not be with you, I think it'll be the gorgeous Fee, but she will show you exactly what's been made. So here we go then. This is your Ice Queen. You've got your 155 carats of howlite. You've got pearls, 2 strands of those pearls there. Look at those nice sizable pieces. You've got white quartzite, which is just absolutely amazing, and so popular right now actually is crackled quartz. So £29.95. If you break that up, right, you've got 6 strands, divide that by £30. Here we go. Less than £5 a strand. Do you know, I should have known that. My maths is dire. Because nowadays we rely on technology for everything. We get lazy, don't we? Like, honest, anything I don't know the answer to, I just go on a search engine. So there you go, less than £5 a strand, which you can't argue with that, can you really? This is what today is all about. It's the weekend, right? So we want to give you some fantastic prices. You know when you're getting a good deal. You've been with us, well, we've been going for 3 years now. I can see there's a lot of you there. Now, you will get to see, if you want inspiration, that's what Sarah's here for you. So if you think, okay, I kind of like what's going on here, but I'm just not sure, maybe, you know, later on, they're allowed to copy you, aren't they?
They certainly are. They certainly are. That's what our designs are here for. We're here to inspire the people at home, so they're free to copy anything they see.
As well, just to touch on that, Facebook page, if you go onto our, I know a lot of people interact on there, that just below me there you can see, if you log into our Facebook page, which is JewelleryMaker UK, you can like us on there, and a lot of people network with one another. They give tips, share ideas. I know a lot of you, and I love it, like to post your pictures of what you've made. I think it's a fantastic idea, and I know as well JewelleryMaker are very good at, you know, if you've got any comments or questions, they're very good at getting it back to you. So for less than £5 a strand, this is your Ice Queen pack. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Now, we're gonna kick off with your very first kit. So, this is called Blushing. And you'll see exactly why in a very few. Tell you what, shall I take these and pop these on the wrist for you? Is that easier? I think it's all about the pink tones, the coloration, the hues that you're getting in these gemstones here. Here we go. Now these are your beautiful round cut gemstones here. So here we've got, there's your black rutile quartz. Now these are faceted rounds. I'm a fan of the cut on this because of the way the gemstone catches the light, you can see. I love it, I absolutely love it. Right, you've also got your bamboo leaf jasper, which I'm going to guess is this one here. Look at that there. Okay, we've also got your garnet, which is this one here. And then look at those deep red currant reds and your multicolour. Now this one for me is very exciting because if you have got access to the internet right now, if you can open up a new tab with your multicolour tourmaline piece here, This is very reminiscent, the colours that you're getting in your watermelon tourmalines, which are famed. They're very, very, very famous for those beautiful pinks and greens, those contrasts of colours that you're getting. Now, these ones here, they're very, very long strands. I don't know if I can show you these all together in length. I'm just going to have a look on the graphics for you now. So these are 4mm in size, each and every single one of those. So they're going to work really, really well together. Now, you do get more than just these strands here. We've also got for you a pack of findings. Would you like me to get these out? I'll tell you what, we'll show you there you go. So you've got 100 pieces here then of your beautiful findings, right? You've got jump rings, you've got your crimps, crimp covers, open jump, right? There's also your head pins, there's earrings, fancy earrings, toggle clasps, saucer beads, which by the way are so popular right now. So popular. The other night, I do believe, I think, is it Debbie Kershaw I was with? Yes, and she was telling me they're just fantastic. People are absolutely falling in love with them, aren't they?
They are.
Really. I mean, I don't know, have you had them a while, or
no,
they are quite new, aren't they?
This findings pack that's in this kit is
brand new.
New from January.
Yeah,
so
from January.
We haven't had much. I think this is the first time
so
I've
it's quite exciting to get your teeth into. And also, this does come with a chain as well. So hang on, so we've got 4 strands. We've then got your findings kit as well. I believe you've also got beading thread now. Let me show you. Here we go. So you've got your beading thread, which you can see just here. You've got your 3, so there's clear elastic at the bottom. You've also got this one in the centre here. Well, again, basically, the elastic's the one in the middle. Monofilament is the one at the bottom, and then the one at the top here is obviously, you can see your beading thread. So, right, that's 3 separate items. We've also got satin cord for you, if that wasn't enough. Here we go. And you can see the wonderful contrast of colours. Now, I've seen some of Sarah's designs with these pieces that are coming up for you, and very, very exciting. Something that you're all going to be able to get your teeth into. Would you say, maybe for a patient person, or, you know?
No, not particularly. Because
really?
They build quite quickly, the braided pieces, and also the smaller beads allow you to take your creativity in a different direction. So I actually quite like the fact that you've got a real creative palette in this kit.
Yeah.
It allows you to do so many different techniques with it, and you don't necessarily need to be patient, because there's some pieces here that aren't particularly gemstone heavy but still have the wow factor, whereas then there's some that are gemstone heavy, and there's some that are just braided, so you can go in lots of different directions.
That's excellent, and that's exactly what we want to, you know, it is all about that durability, the fact that you can kind of take it down different avenues. Now, I have been informed to let you know, if you were to buy all of these on the website as individual pieces, you'd be talking about £36.20. But is a magic word that we like to use, because we've been kind enough here at JewelleryMaker to pop these all together for you as a huge bundle. All you need to dial is 0800 644 655 if you're happy paying £36.20, which clearly, if you were to buy these all individually, I think you would be. If you want to pay less, I would get involved ASAP. There's a lot of you there on the web, because we are going to bring that price in for you. Look at all of these here for £19.95. And it is, you know, worth thinking about. If we look at these together, and you know, you've got, this is tourmaline you're seeing here, this is garnet that you've got. It's a great colour, this is really, really vivid. You've got your beautiful jaspers. There's also, obviously, that one is your rutilated quartz. You think about the calibre of gemstones that we've got here. Then I add in the fact that you've got your findings. Then I add in the fact that you've now got your beading thread. Then, as well, you've got your wonderful, wonderful satin cords there. You know, it's like Christmas, isn't it, really? Absolutely chuffed to bits. Now, I tell you what I want to do. It's okay, you know, me giving you the maths on paper and saying, yes, this is a great price, this is a great price. You want to see what we can do with this. So I'm just going to stroll over to Sarah now. So there you go, you can see you've got your findings pack there. Show me how it's done then, let's have a look.
Okay, right, well, we're going to demo 2 of the braided techniques for you.
Yeah.
And they're really, they're different sort of takes on techniques which have been shown before, but they're just going to take it in a different direction. So they're new braids, no one's seen them before, so it's all good stuff. But I'm going to start at the beginning, and we're going to do the one that's actually on camera at the moment. We're going to do that little sort of floral braid, and we're going to start right at the beginning for you and work our way through it so that everybody gets to know what they need to do. The first thing you need to do is to get to grips with the ribbon end findings. And these are the findings you get. You get 3 of these in your kit, so you've got plenty to be going on with. And you can see they've got a beautiful S-shaped clasp, and at the end they have a little, like a little U shape. And what you need to do is with that U shape is I've just got some thread here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to start this one, or any braid. You take your thread and you put it into the U shape, and I always do a double, if I can, double up my ends. So for this braid I want 4 pieces, 2 of each. Whoop. That one's decided it doesn't want to stay in there. And what you need to do is just pop them in the U shape, like that, and try and get them as close to the end as possible. And then what you do is with your flat nose pliers is you bring the 2 sides together so they almost meet in the middle. Okay. And then you crimp one side down, like that. And is
that's kind of easy, you know, it doesn't matter if you've got a weak wrist or anything, or
these ones are quite strong, but they're easy enough to flatten out. Yes. Yeah. And then what you need to do is to bring over the other side with your flat nose pliers, just give it a little bit of a helping hand across, because it's got 2 bits now to go over. It's got the satin and the other piece of metal, and pop that in there. If like me, you've got a little bit that's sticking out, you can just cut that off with your scissors, but normally at home you'll be able to hide those away beautifully, and that's how you put your ribbon end on. So I have pre-done that over here.
Here's one I made earlier.
Yeah, here's one I did earlier. And what I've done with this one is I've done 2 lengths, or 1 doubled over length of my silver, and 1 of the sunshine yellow. And at the end I've just added a piece of beading thread through the loop of my clasp, and that allows me to attach it to my macrame board. But if you haven't got a macrame board, you can use a clipboard or a bulldog clip or whatever you've got.
Just kind of a flat surface then.
You just need to be able to attach it to something so it's not sliding around, and I just literally put my beading thread up, over, and that holds it on your macrame board. Okay. So that's now all secure. And the only other thing I did differently on this one is I added a piece of beading thread to the centre, and all I did was add that into my ribbon clasp at the same time. Yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to put 1 silver and 1 yellow on each side of my beading thread to start off with. Okay. And we're going to start working with the silver strands first, so they need to be on the outside. And don't worry at the beginning if they're not perfectly lined up in your ribbon clasp like this. You can see one's just crossing over the other one. Don't worry. Because with the first knot it'll sort itself out. Right, let's just get that so the camera can see without that loop being there. So what we're going to do to start off with is something called a square knot. Now everybody probably at home has probably seen a square knot before, but I'll quickly show you how to do it. Yeah. And this is what connects in between the flower shapes as the square knots. So the little grey bits in between the floral flowers are square knots. There we go. Can you see those? Yeah. So, and to do a square knot, all you need to remember is that you work from one side and then the opposite side. Right. So what we're going to do is I've made a loop on the left-hand side. I'm going to take the thread that's on the right and make it cross over that thread. And I'm going to take it under what are known as the lazy strands, which are in the middle, or the working threads. Take it over and under, like that, and pull that through. That's 1/2 of your square knot done. Oh, wow. So you're then going to repeat it. Yeah. You make that little loop. I always like, let's think of it as a little 4 shape, or a little P or D, or whatever you want to make it. I like how neat and crisp it's all, you know, it all looks when you've got those. So you're doing, is that like a repetition then? Yep, so that's the other half. Yeah. And in between each one you do 2 square knots. So, and the square knot is made up of 2 halves, so it's like 4 movements, 2 to the right and 2 to the left, like so. So that's my first little intersection done. Okay. You see that if I move that down a little bit, there you go.
Yep.
So that's my little square knot done. And you can see when you do the square knots, it hides the working cords completely. You don't see them, but they're there. And then what we're going to do is with these yellow threads, we're now going to undo them from the bottom.
Okay.
So they're going to become our threads that we're going to knot with. Now when we do the next knot, it's called a half hitch. And you have what's called a holding thread and a knotting thread. So what we're going to do is the grey or the silver is going to become my holding thread. So I'm going to actually hold it in my hand.
Okay.
And then, and then we're going to make half hitches with the sunshine yellow. Now this half hitch knot is a really easy knot, and again it's worked in two parts. It's a repetition knot.
Yeah.
So you take the thread and you create a loop on the inside like that. You take your finger underneath and pull it through the loop. Yeah. Like that. Mm-hmm. And then you do it again, and you do that 4 times. 4 times. So you're actually making 2 half hitches, but it's 4 movements. Yeah. And that's one side done. Okay. Forget about that one now. Then we're going to do the same on the other side, but our holding cord and is going to be the silver again. Yeah. But we're now going to make the loop on the inside again, so it's coming this way. Now I like to say inside outside because for me it works. So if you remember this one, you're making the half hitches on the inside near your working thread as opposed to the outside away from your working thread. So you take that loop, bring it under, make the loop on the inside, bring your thread under, and you do that another 2 times, so that's 4 in total, like that. And then what you're going to do is you're going to bring your yellow threads back into the middle, and you're going to slide one of my preloaded little beads up the middle. Lovely. So I'm going to tuck that back in, like that, and then we're going to do another square knot.
And is that just going to kind of close that up?
Bring it all in and make a little flower around that bead.
Lovely.
So we're going to...
Snug as a bug.
It will be. It'll all be all tucked away. And just when you do your first one, just make sure you bring it up, pull it tight, then you go... I always do left, right, left, right. I don't know why, but this is the way I remember which side I'm on.
Kind of like a march, isn't it?
It is.
Just to let you know as well, I've just been informed that we are getting very, very limited with this kit now. So if you do want to get involved, there's still time, but spaces are getting less and less. So 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, and this is your blushing jewellery kit that we saw over there. So these 2 pieces that you're seeing here, I always forget the name of it now off the tip of my tongue. The two pieces that you're seeing here
the satin cord.
Satin cord, that's the one. And also, how well do these colours work together? It makes me think of like a maypole or something.
I know, when I first saw it, do you know how I thought bumblebee. Don't know why, but it is a beautiful combination of colours. It's so summery, it's so, you know, it reminds me of daffodils as well. So that was the first braid.
Yep, okay.
So we've done one.
Yes.
We're going to do another one.
So that'll be this one here now that we're going to go on to. I love the contrast of colours that you've got there with those 2, and I'm interested to see what the pattern work is going to be, because that one looks more intricate, or would you say still just as doable?
It's just as doable, but you just need to remember the order, and I write mine down. So I don't know if the camera wants to get still on that. It's only my writing of how the working works. And that over, under, over is what they are, okay? And I'll show you how this all works, but just for everyone at home so they can get a still of that and write it down. Okay, and I'll stick that on my little board. Okay, awesome. So what I've got here is, again, I've got 4 cords loaded into my ribbon clasp. And how I'm going to work this one is I'm going to have 2 yellows on one side and 2 silvers on the other. Now, my working threads on this one are a lot longer. I don't know if you can see, they're really, really, really long. You'll need this because these are going to be the ones that are knotting all the time. And my lazy strands down here are only literally just long enough to hook over the end of the board. Okay. Or as long as your bracelet needs to be, you just need a little bit extra. So they're not very long, these ones in the middle. And what you're going to do is you're just going to attach those to the board at the bottom so they're not going to move around. And what we're going to do from the right hand side, following my little pattern, I'll leave that over there, you can see it, is I'm going to go over this one, the first one. I'm going to go under the next one and then over that one. Okay, this is a modified square knot. If anyone's looking at it thinking, hang on a minute, this looks kind of similar to a square knot, it's a modified version. Then on the left hand side, I'm going to go over, under, under the next one, and then over. And that's your first top bit of your pattern done, and then you can pull that up.
Oh,
okay, just pull that up. And then we're going to work from the left hand side now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go under, over, and under this one, like that. And remember to leave a loop on this side to work through. And then we're going to go under, over those two, this one, and
oh my wordy,
through there.
That's, do you know what, that, I think that is quite, as long as you're following the rhythm, you're following the structure, that's completely, so definitely take,
definitely write it down, take note of it, because I forget. I can do it, once I get going, I can do it without looking, but when I first start off, I think, how on earth did I do that? So I actually keep these little, I've got a book of notes of braiding, so I keep things like this. So you start off on the right hand side, it's over, under, over, and then you move to your left hand thread, and then you come over, under, over, and then you follow the other one. And it's literally just carry on that motion. And as long as you've got something to refer back to, you'll get this perfectly. So should we do that again?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going over from the right hand side with our thread, under, and then over. And you've only got 3 movements on the first one, and then you have 4 movements on the second one. And so we go over this one, we go under, and then under through our loop, and then over this one over here. The reason you end up with 4 is because you've got 2 to move on your loop. And then you pull that. And then we work from the other side, and we go under, over, under, create our loop. And then we go under, over the 2, and then under this one. And then form that loop. And that's going to give you that braid. And if you just literally carry on, you'll see you'll get that braid. And then just to get the little loops in between, all I did was, instead of pulling it tight, you get that perfectly beautiful braid in between. This is just gorgeous. I love the way you get a blue border and a gold, a silver border and a gold border, and then you get that little bit of sort of checkerboard in between.
It's beautiful.
And the only reason I did the loops is I knew I was running out of time when I was making the kit. So save you having to braid the whole thing, and it gives a little bit of interest and breaks it up. I'm very honest about my work. What you do is, when you create the next movement, so we're going to do over, under, over, and then over, under, over, like that. And instead of going and pulling it tight this time, all I'm going to do is leave a gap, like that. And then I would do my next from the left underneath and just pull it tight, and then just carry on working.
Excellent.
And that's a really lovely braid, and it's a new one for me, so I'm hoping everyone's going to really enjoy it. But watch this space, I've got loads more coming.
Oh, bless you. So you can see here as well, with this kit, like all of these pieces, you made with the kit.
Yeah, and so that little bag is all my little spares that were left over from the kit.
Let's just show you, because I think it is important as well to know that you've got, like, you know, this is how much we've got left over. I bet you've done pretty well. We've got, what, 4 bracelets, 2 sets of earrings, 2 necklaces, and still some left over. So you really are getting value for your money here.
Yes.
So what was your idea with this bracelet here then?
I wanted to use those tourmaline, and I had a few left over, and I really wanted to use them. So I wanted to frame them and almost make like an eye feature in the middle, and so I used those little raspberry beads around them, and I just think they look beautiful. And just to give it a little focal point, really. Some people can't wear a watch or don't like to wear a watch, and sometimes it's nice to have a focal bracelet on your wrist.
Absolutely.
And the next one to it,
this one,
this is a form of right angle weave.
Okay.
And so I've used the beads there and just made like a square of right angle weave in the middle, or a rectangle, and then it brought it onto the bracelet.
Yeah.
And I think some people get, you know, a bit scared of smaller beads, and they want to make something that's a little bit more substantial, and this is a way of being able to do it if you know how to do the right angle weave.
These techniques, can I ask as well, if I wanted to do that, where would I, like, who do I go and ask?
You can ask me on Facebook. So you can go to JewelleryMaker Facebook page, can leave me a message. That's not a problem. I will always answer those.
Would this be in the tutorials, maybe?
The basics of that is in your free tutorial book, and it's actually as if you're going to make a beaded bead. Yeah. So if you've got your free tutorial book, it shows you how to make the little diamonds. And with this, all I did is when I got to 4 diamonds high, is I just took it round the corner and came back down in the next ladder to create the next piece. So maybe if I pop it over here, I'll be able to show you.
There we go.
So what I did, let me find something to point out it with. There we go, we'll use my round nose pliers. So what I did is this first section coming up here on the side is your standard as if you're going to make a beaded bead. Then when I got to the top here, I took my thread onto the next set of beads to make the next diamond and came down again. Then I turned and came back up again and turned and came back down again. So I ended up with 4 rows of the diamonds. Yes. And they just use the bead from the left-hand side of the last row. You steal to make your next diamond. You actually go through. Okay. So it is quite an easy little weave. Yeah, yeah. Once you get going, what I would suggest is practice on bigger beads to start off with, especially if you're like me and work in the dead of night. Make sure you've got some good lighting as well, and practice on some bigger beads. Once you've got the movement of going back through the beads, you're literally just going up and down, making the diamonds, making the right angle weaves, and then literally I just added on to the sides to create the bracelet. Good,
and you've got a lovely, lovely finished look there. So also, as well, don't forget the kit is under £20 for all of these pieces that we're getting here. You've got your beautiful, these necklaces, and I love what you've done here, that kind of hook design. Is there a technical term for that?
It's just an S shape.
S shape? Yes. We like it, yes, the sexy S. And then we've got, obviously, this one's amazing. I like that. That makes me think of something very like an Egyptian sort of statement piece. I don't know whether that's, you know, I mean, make of it what you will, but you think about how much you're getting here. Oh, now actually, I do believe, what was that I was hearing my... Oh, okay, we've got a text message coming in there. So if you... It says, good morning all. Has Sarah got a presenter page or any other Facebook page, as we can't find one? Keep the designs coming, Sarah, and thank you very much. So
I've got 2. I have guest designer Sarah Elvin without an H. I'm Sara, in theory. And I also have a personal page that you can also get me at, which is facebook.com/Sara, S-A-R-A-L-E, which is E-L-L-E-Y, and it's all one word. Okay. Message me on there or whatever you can, and I will get back to you. And I am updating Sarah Ellie this week.
Okay. So, right, thank you ever so much for showing you all these wonderful pieces. So the kit is available for £19.95 if you're interested. Well, you'll be able to see all of the description there. So we're going to move on now to your Wall of Fame. I'll see you in a sec. Welcome to Jewellery Maker. So this is the Wall of Fame. I've got lovely Sara Elvin with me here. So what have we got then coming up?
Okay, so I have a beautiful, looks like chainmail here, beautiful design, 199, and this is from Sharon. And she says, this is my first entry to the Wall of Fame. I've only been jewellery making for the last year. I hope this set is good enough for the wall. Oh. Sharon, it's fabulous. This is a necklace, bracelet and earring set made using lilac shell pearls, clear crackle quartz with pink and purple jump rings for the Byzantine links. Copper coloured wire for the clasps and wrapped loops, as I am determined to master wire work this year and just love chainmail. The earring findings are rose gold copper findings, and everything has been purchased from Jewellery Maker. I just love the shows, presenters, and get so much inspiration from all of the designers. Thank you again for such a fantastic channel and bargains. And that's from Sharon. Sharon, that is a lovely set of jewellery. Beautiful.
The colours as well that you've got in that. It's really, really pretty.
You know, she's got my favourite colours in there. What more can I say?
Okay, so I've got for you now, this is 196, and this is from Alison Macaulay. So, hi JM, a simple, is it jadea? Am I saying that right?
Jadeite.
Jadeite. I thought it was French. Jadeite and silver plated findings necklace and earrings, all from JM. A gift for Mom. Love, Alison Macaulay in Glasgow. And isn't that is, I love how you've made it, literally made with love. It's beautiful, isn't it? The design that you've got there, really, really nice, simple, but you know, elegant piece there. So well done to you, Alison. Congratulations.
Oh, what a lucky mum.
I know.
I have 198 here, and this is from Rihanna. She's in Caerphilly. She says, hi Jewellery Maker, I made a ring watching a tutorial on your website using 1.25 antique bronze wire and silver wire and amethyst tourmaline silver wire with amethyst tourmaline sodalite and pearls. I hope you like it, and that's a lots of love from Rihanna in Caerphilly. That's lovely.
It's such a nice kind of like quirky piece, isn't it? That really, really,
Do you know, these sorts of
movement.
Sort of, yeah, but putting it all together, you know, all your gemstones, it's so, you know, it used to be, oh, you can only have like, you know, maybe 2 gemstones together. You can put all sorts together to now, and it's just, it's so, I think the eclectic sort of jewellery is so on trend.
It works, it does, doesn't it? And it is, it's kind of, I always say this time and time again, but I think jewellery is individual. Like straight away, you know, I'm thinking like a very vibrant lady here. You've kind of got,
I like my colours.
Yeah,
like it,
I'm absolutely with you with that. And now, next up, we've got 197. I'm pretty new to JewelleryMaker, a lot of you will know that. This is amazing, this is wonderful. So this is from Rebecca Ruff. Inspired by the lovely Liz Welsh yesterday, I made my first plastic bangle. It came out so well, I also made matching earrings, made with friendly plastic, gleams and earring findings from JewelleryMaker, along with 2 small beads from my stash. Thanks Liz, you are fantastic. Thanks JewelleryMaker for another great designer inspiration show. So well done. I think that's wonderful, isn't it? The colours as well.
I know.
It's great. So quickly as well, I believe we've got a text message coming up shortly after we see this next piece from you.
And just say Liz's show this week was just amazing. I enjoyed every minute of it. Well done, Liz. 195 here. This is from Karen in Manchester. She says, hi to all at JewelleryMaker. Just get back into my jewellery making after taking a break since the Christmas rush. My current addiction is wire. Very new to it, but I have just about mastered the weave demonstrated by Laura. My first attempt at the pendant using this weave. Not managed to add any gemstones yet, but this will be my next project. JM silver and pink wire used, and she says, I hope it makes it to the Wall of Fame. Well, Karen in Manchester, you're 195, you made it.
I like that. I really see. I think
lovely, isn't it?
You're saying about adding gemstones, but that looks just lovely on its own.
It is. I mean,
really
sometimes
nice.
you know, this is like a great way to sort of, then you can think I could pop a little bit extra on, but actually sometimes it's knowing when to walk away from a piece as well, and I think that's just finished beautifully.
Yeah, absolutely. So right, for you now, Sarah, then we have got a text message coming up that we're going to read for you. It's coming in any second. Okay, so Sarah, that woven braid you just made, would you repeat the lengths of cord you used to make it, please? And that's love from Helen.
Okay, the one I made second, I used about 1.5 meters of each satin, but when I folded it over, I left one end really long and the other end was only about 30 centimeters long. So you have 2 long working strands and 2 shorter lazy strands. So your lazy strands are about 30 centimeters, the rest 120 is your working strands. Always have more with a braid because you can't add in. So if you make it too short, you end up making a key ring or a child's bracelet or putting a bit of chain on the back or whatever you need to make it work for you. And the first one was again about 1.5 meters, but they were folded in half for that one, and it was one piece, 1.5 meters of each colour.
Okay, we've also got, you're inundated with text, so it's kind of ask Sarah. Okay, so we've got another text coming in off the web for you. Morning, Ruth and Sarah. Can't wait to get inspired by your jewellery. Sarah, thank you, and thank you for the chats and sound advice on Facebook. That's from Jen. Oh, Jenny, get well. And that's from Hayes. Thank you so much. Aww. I know we're all thinking of our Jenny.
Thanks,
she's very I'm not, bless her, she's just not herself today.
No, she's not. But get well soon, Jenny. But thanks, Hayes, for the message. Lovely.
Okay, so coming up after the break, we've got this bundle coming up for you. This is brand new. Now, I said today as well, that is your magic word. Everything we're seeing is pretty much brand new. So that's going to come up for you straight after the break.
The JewelleryMaker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their JewelleryMaker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
Join jewellery maker and guest designer Mark Smith for our long-awaited macrame workshop. Get to know the essential techniques and knotting formations to create these vastly popular designs. Learn square stitch, twist stitch, slip knot and much more. The full course includes a range of different threading materials, a selection of gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $79.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you.
When placing your order by phone or on our website, why not add a small donation to a charitable cause? Collectively, the Genuine Gemstone Company are cycling 24 hours a day for 31 days, equaling the distance from our studios in Redditch, England to Arusha in Tanzania, all on an exercise bike situated in our Gemstone Museum. For every £20,000 we raise, the Colourful Life Foundation will be able to build a school in the Arusha district. So this is your chance to give back to a community that provides us with so many beautiful gemstones and hopefully help us break a Guinness World Record in the process. 100% of every donation goes to the cause, so call us or visit our website to add a donation to your order today.
It is easy to donate to the charity cycle ride. Donate now by calling the contact centre or by clicking the donate option on our website. And thank you.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. for our Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Our commitment here at JewelleryMaker is to provide you with genuine gemstones. Many places might not be able to do that, but we want to guarantee it. So how do we do it? We go to the laboratories and we get tests. We have our own in-house gemologists that can guarantee that when we say genuine gemstones, that's exactly what you're getting.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
Good morning, welcome to Jewellery Maker. So here you can see this is your brand new set of 3 strands. And my name is Ruth Lane. I'm going to be taking you through possibly the next hour or so. So check this out. Can I just let you know as well, actually, today the key word is brand new. So if you want to be the first to get your hands on anything, we've got your Matrix collection. There's a pack of wonderful findings here for you. Now, I did have a little look in the break. I will get these out of the box in a short while for you so you can see how much you've got there. But there's gorgeous, there's floral shapes. You've got the nice little beads there. You can see, and obviously a lot of your wonderful, just findings are so useful, aren't they? They're an essential really when it comes to your jewellery making. Now also, I just want to remind you, we've got brand new strands. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brand new strands for you this morning. And I just, in particular, the first one that caught my eye was this amethyst. It's all about that size, that rich colour, and I love how exposed the gemstone is here, because if I show you this against the skin tone so you can just see the hues, the different saturation of colour that you're getting through this. Okay, there's 180 carats. I don't know about you, but I love the big size. Now these are your step cut medium nuggets. Think, what are you going to do with this? Would you put this in a pendant? How about you, Sarah? Maybe earrings? I think I would make like a ring, Monica Vinader inspired possibly.
Definitely a wirework ring, maybe a wirework inspired pendant.
Yeah.
These would look great, wireworked into a bangle as well.
Yeah.
But just maybe 3 of them hanging off a chain neckline piece.
Simplicity, isn't it, really?
I mean, the gemstones are doing the work for you. The design does not need to be too difficult if you don't want it to be, because they're doing all the work for you. They're beautifully faceted and such a gorgeous shade of purple.
It is, isn't it? It really, really. And do you know what? There's one here in particular. You're getting really vivid purples coming through. This actually makes me think of, if you do have access to the internet, just go on your search engine and type in Kariba amethyst, because it's a graded amethyst. I think it's quadruple A, and that's known for the richness of colour, the location as well. Dion, just out of interest, do we have the location of this particular amethyst? I mean, I know we get a lot of it from the same mine, but just because this to me looks extra special. I'm being very demanding now. I'm just interested because it really could make a difference to the value, especially if you're selling your jewellery on, you know. And I think with jewellery as well, if there's a little bit of a story behind it, it's more intriguing for people, isn't it? So it is. This is actually, we source a lot of our amethyst. It is from our African mine, but that really does make me think of Kariba amethyst, those deep, deep purples. So do have a look. I think it's Kariba. If you want to type that into your search engine, just have a look at some of the prices that this type of amethyst can fetch for. Now it's not a direct comparison, but I'm just saying you're getting that colour. So here we go then. Check out this. If you love your lapis lazuli, if you love your pearls, that's right, we've got pearls in this set. Have a look here. 3 strands. These are so pretty. So you would have thought you could ever get blue pearls. Now obviously we have treated these, but I think that kind of adds a bit of quirkiness. You see, you're wearing those right now, aren't you?
Yes.
And what inspired you to use this colour, to use pearls in that design?
Do you know, I love mixing my colours up anyway, and I think, you know, people sometimes can be a little bit afraid of brighter colours, but actually, you know, just go for it. And I just really like, it gives us kind of a bit of an Egyptian feel, a bit of a quirky sort of take on an Egyptian neckline piece, and they use all those bright colours. You get your golds, your blues, your purples all together. And if you look at Tutankhamun's face mask, there's all of those colours together. They're all there, really bright colours, and I just love, and just look at any Egyptian style jewellery.
You do kind of associate lapis lazuli kind of with that, don't you?
But the pearls as well. I mean,
can we have a look at your neckline close up? Is that?
I stand still.
Okay. So a lot of people have actually been texting in, interested about. They want to kind of have a look at that there and see. It makes me think of kind of like, it's very goddess. You know, I can imagine you having massive like cuffs to go with it as well, and be sitting in your throne. Kind of, it really is. The gold just works with it as well. And what is that you've used there? Just from here,
In here there's blue agate,
Yep.
There's a mystic coated quartz, I think, and I can't remember what else is in there, and I've used some beads from my own stash.
That's awesome. It works really well. So that's, and are we going to probably, are you kind of just demonstrating what you're...
It might come up in a designer inspiration show, something similar possibly in the future.
Okay then.
Yeah,
okay,
if enough
like
people badger me.
So if I let you know then, coming up in this set of 3 strands, you've got your blue pearls there, which are, you've actually got midnight, and that's exactly what you're getting here, is those beautiful midnight blues. These are Baroque pearls. They graduate from 7x5 to 9x8. So if I just show you the other end of the strand there, you can just see slight size difference. You've also got 2 lapis lazuli puffy coin strands. Now one is 16mm in size, which is this one here, and you've also got your other, which is 14mm. Now this one, you've got 350 carats here. You've got 270 carats. So I just want to show you as well, you can see there just how much those blend in and really, really work. There's a lot of luster, isn't there? It almost looks like it's wet. You know, you've got that real catchment of colour there, and beautiful. You think of, you know, the sea at night time or something, and you know, you'd imagine like a mermaid just wearing this, and look at this here. This is beautiful. Now this design is to kind of give you a bit of an idea of what you could do. So you've got a graduation there, and you've got your beautiful, the larger strand we've used. This is from Rosanna. Thank you very much for this. So this is, you can see you've got your larger lapis lazuli just as the base part of the statement there in the necklace, and then very cleverly, if you can see as well, there's Rosanna's gone for a little bit of movement in the piece. We've got some drops there with your smaller lapis. It's just to kind of catch the light, and you've got those gold shimmers there just bursting through. And then as we go down, a nice little droplet from your midnight blue pearls. Now we've got 2 sets of earrings. I didn't actually look at these here. These are very, very cleverly made. So literally, you could literally change these, couldn't you? Because you can see there, you can literally drop those off. The lobster claw clasp going into, which is there. Literally, you could have simple pearl earrings. Now, if you want to go for something a little bit larger, in fact, this is just to show you how large these are. Look, they're actually too big for the stand. Do you want me to show you these up against the ear, or? If I just take these out, so you've got your butterfly back on those, that's the post, which I think we get in some of the finding packs. Well, I'll just pop it against the ear if you like, rather than damaging that beautiful design there. But look how long that is, and then look at the jawline, so you're gonna really elongate the face there. Really nice. If I just move my hair out of the way, look at that. Doesn't that just do so much movement to the face there? Really, really, really beautiful. So that, you can do that simply as well. Again, we've used the lobster, Rosanna, you've used the lobster claw clasp there. So you've got your 3 strands, you've got a huge array. In fact, if I can wrap these around twice, you're getting so much here. Really long strands. Look, there you go then. So 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. It's Saturday morning. We've got brand new pieces. These are brand new. Your 3 strands all together for the price of 1. Here we go then. This is your blue party for £11.95. Think about that. That's less than £3 a strand. You're getting so much here for your money. The size. One thing that I find it quite difficult to get across to you at home sometimes. And I say this time, I wish we had like weighing scales in here, because you do need to think about like the weight of your pieces when you're going to work it into your design. I think it's important. I mean, do you ever do sketches beforehand, or do you just, like you said, you kind of go with the flow? I think I'd be a bit more like you.
Do you know, if I'm working at home, I'll get an idea, and it might come from anywhere. It might just be colours. So, you know, if I'm driving along and I see something, a beautiful set of colours, I'll come home and I'll write those colour combinations down. But also I might see something on a TV programme, a celebrity wearing a nice piece of jewellery, and think, oh, I can make something similar to that. And then I'll get my sketchbook out, and actually while I'm watching the programme, I'm drawing that piece of jewellery. I can't draw, and a lot of people say, do you need to be able to draw to sketch your designs? You don't. You just really easily just draw what you feel.
Okay, okay. So for £11.95. Okay, right, I've got, do you know what, I'm so sorry about that. I feel like I got distracted then. There's so much going on in my earpiece. So we've been talking, I'm confused what's going on now. Okay, yeah?
We're talking a lot about brand new today.
Okay.
Special delivery, brand new.
Ooh. Are you guys joking? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I don't get the box. I don't get to keep the box. I'm just going to put that down here. Okay, right, okay. Right, you guys, I've been informed. You know exactly what's going on. I'm glad somebody does, because I don't, do you? I just had everybody talking in my ear. This is coming up for you very, very soon. Look. Okay, this is what we call a bead scoop. You know what that is. Oh my wordy. Right. Okay, so this is a flyer. Literally, it's gonna sprout wings and just disappear off your screen. There we go, up and away, up and away. No, but not yet, Coming up very, very soon for you. Right, that's exciting. It all went a bit doolally in my earpiece there. Didn't know what was going on. So that is coming up, a bead scoop for you very shortly. Don't forget, we've got your matrix collection as well. Now we're doing this strand. There's 3 pieces here for £11.95. Now, I've had a lot of people commenting on the web about the amethyst strand that we brought to you. So I did say, word of the day, brand new, enjoy it. I mean, do we get this every Saturday? It's probably normal, isn't it? And I'm just saying, there we go. Yes, but this is a special kind of brand new. Look at these. This sizable. Okay, so there's 180 carats. This is your graduated step cut amethyst. Now these are what we call, I disagree with the graphics because they say medium sized nuggets, but these are actually pretty sizable. If I just show you against my finger, look at that against the finger, right? It's huge, isn't it? Now these are pendant sizes. These are for your statement. In fact, I don't know about you guys at home. I mean, you've probably worked with amethyst a number of times, haven't you? I'd be tempted to maybe keep it simple, have like a silver chain, maybe work it through the drill hole there, and then have some tassels coming off the bottom, just so that it's a statement piece with that gemstone there. Now, all together, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 individual amethysts. I mean, this is so pretty as well, that each of the shapes are very, very individual in size. You've got a vibrancy of colour just bursting through from your deeper tones of that purple right the way down to, I'd almost say, your Rose de France amethyst, which is more like your lilacs, your softer tones there. Think about how you're going to work this. Pop in a bit of silver work with that. Maybe you'd use gold. I mean, what would you work with amethyst? What would you say is your favourite colour? Or would you add a bit of contrast?
Actually, I like working with the copper wire and the antique bronze and taking it a bit vintage.
Oh, yeah.
That's quite nice. But then also I love using the gold and making it really rich and warm. But if you want to take a little bit of a cooler tone, use your silver. So you've got lots of different ways you can take it, and I just really love the fact that one gemstone, 3 different colours of findings, you've got 3 completely different looks. And I love that with jewellery making. I love the fact that every time you make a piece of jewellery, it's going to be slightly different, even if you're following a recipe almost. You know, it's like when you're making something at home, in the kitchen, you're following the recipe, but it doesn't turn out the same quite every time.
Yeah, no.
And jewellery making's the same.
That's part of the fun of it, though, isn't it?
It is, and it's what's kept me making jewellery for so long. It's the absolute love of getting some gemstones, a few findings, sitting and having a cup of tea and working out what I'm going to do with it, and not quite knowing necessarily how it's going to turn out. But these gemstones, it doesn't matter what you put with them or how you use them in your jewellery, they are going to be the all singing, all dancing focal point of your piece of jewellery, and they are just amazing. And
I think as well, it's good that we've because we work with natural gemstones as well, I like how we've kept it exactly what it is on the tin. The shape, we could have easily kind of set that into, we have seen amethyst, haven't we? And that's not to disrespect, you know, whether we put it in a star shape or round beads. I like the fact that it is almost like literally the natural form, isn't it? We've just cut round that and kept it raw and jagged.
You know, it just means that it looks like what it actually is. It's a natural gemstone.
Yeah.
And it looks like a natural gemstone. You know, sometimes you get you know, beautiful gemstones, but they've been beautifully faceted and polished and made into beautiful gemstones, but they haven't got that sort of raw organic feel that these have. And these have taken that organic feel and they've polished it and they've perfected it. Absolutely. And it's beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful. And that's, you'll see this when you get this home for yourself. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. We're not going to let you down. Remember, this is your brand new strand, 180 carats of your amethyst. Here we go then, for £14.95. You've got 9 individual gemstones here. So if you say 9 pieces of jewellery, I'm sure this is definitely one of those pieces with a little, you could make a necklace out of each of these. Think about that, for £14.95. If you've got 9 pieces, what would you sell those for? There's definitely, am I allowed to say money to be made on this? I think that's fair to say, isn't there? But so say like, you know, all right, if we rounded it up, say this was £20 for the strand, or £18, that would be what, £2 per gemstone. You're gonna make a lot more than that back on this, aren't you, with the silver. Just think about as well the value for money. You could make a gift for somebody and actually give them genuine amethyst. Amethyst, we all know this, and I say this time and time again, it makes me think of, you go to a seaside town or a holiday destination, certainly when I was a small child, and I remember you'd go into the shop and you'd have a certain amount of pocket money to spend. And I always remember you see like the geode, the actual amethyst in its natural form, and there'd be like, you know, like a disc of it, wouldn't there, with the colour forming. You think about that, the fact that you're getting 9, I think 1 alone, or 2 for £14.95. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. There's lots of you there on the website. Well done to you, congratulations. Now you can still get involved with this piece. Next up, I have been informed, manager's special. Who is the manager today? Okay, Scott, you should come out and say hello. Everybody always likes to say hi to Scott. What? Because I got a little bit confused earlier on. I didn't know what was going on. Everyone was talking in my earpiece.
Hello.
Hello. What is this?
Bead scoops. They love them. They are loved. They are well loved by
you at home are in love with bead scoops. What is it about bead scoops?
It's because you get a variation of gemstones. You get a bit of everything.
Okay. Can I get them out and
get 'em.
Okay, oh, he's running off. It was short but sweet. There we go. And that is your daily little dosage of Scott, who we all love. Okay, let's plonk these out then. Can I get them out? I want to see what's... Oh, wow. Okay, the first thing that comes to mind is just like vibrancy of colour. I know what's going to happen. I'm going to tip this up and they're all going to go everywhere. Wow, you get loads in your bead scoop.
They're amazing. Love them.
Is that what is it for you? Is it kind of like, because it's a lucky dip, it's exciting?
Yeah, I mean, I have over the years had so many bead scoops from JewelleryMaker, and I tone mine out when I get them. So I have a red and orange, so carnelians and all my coral and things like that go into one pot, and then I have a blue one and a green one, sort of natural tones, my browns, and then when I want to make little charm bracelets or just eclectic pieces, I go to those and I just pick them out. But you sometimes get, you get sometimes beautiful pairs of gemstones in your scoops, so you make fantastic earrings. You might get a feature piece from a lovely pendant or a ring, and it's just sparks your creativity. Opening that package and finding out what you've got, and it's like Christmas every time you get one. Brilliant, love them.
Do you know what as well? I don't know why, but today I seem to be reminiscing about my childhood, and it makes me think. I remember going to a mine in Wales when I was really young. I don't know if it's I'm trying to think what it's called. And they did this thing for children where like you went down the mine and you kind of saw how they'd source after. I guess obviously it was probably a coal mine. Let's be realistic, but at the end of the whole day, that you could go and like there would be like a scoop. It was almost like a big square wooden box, and you could scoop in the water for fool's gold. But it's almost like finding that special piece, isn't it? There's something that's going to catch you, and you're going to be like, oh my word, how did I get this in here? Because there is, and I mean, if you look here, like for me, you've got PowerShell there. If I just show you this one piece, just look at that. Look at the colour there. It's wonderful, and you've got so many. Oh my wordy, it's gone absolutely berserk. We love our bead scoops. It's official. It is official. And that you're seeing here, this is not even half of the bag. Look how much I've still got left in this one here.
It'll fill
we really cram them full then, don't we?
It'll fill your beading tray, all of it. And you'll be sorting them out and putting them around and colour coding them, and it'll fill the whole of a beading tray. And you'll be thinking, where am I going to put the rest of them? There are so many in those, I know. They're so good fun though.
Yeah.
And get the children involved, sorting them all out for you as well. My kids love to sort through them.
Keeps them busy.
Yeah, sort all the colours out. I mean, they may not be into making jewellery per se, but I know, they'd be really into looking through what you've got in your scoop.
It really is. I mean, look at this. You can see straight away. Okay, you've got the drill hole there. You've got, you know, this would make a great pendant. Now, the good thing that you've just said there as well, it is worth getting a few maybe even, because you can kind of take your pick. Oh, look at this. Okay, I love anything that's raw, anything that's natural and minimal. Can I say that, Dion? Okay, Dion, my producer. Well, you all know Dion. She's a bit famous around here. Under £10. That's why you're already dialing in. That's already why you're checking out your baskets. And we don't even mean £9.95. Okay, dial ASAP. It has gone ballistic. You might hit a queue. The sooner you dial, the less you're going to have, less amount of time you'll have to wait. 0800 644 655. So I'd like to say congratulations to all of you there. We've got there's Rosalind, Pat, Carol, Dawn, congratulations, Sylvia, anonymous bidder, Sandra, we've got Jill, Marion, Victoria, Joan, Pauline. Pauline's really gone to multi-buy in town. She's got 6. Well done to you there. Elizabeth, June, Sylvia. There's telephone bidders and your web bidders getting involved. Catherine, Margaret, Tyne Ware, Norfolk, Caerphilly, Hull, Susan, Joan, Christine. Well done. There's so many of you there. You can still get involved. Do multi-buy. Make the most of it. I could even say as well with your 30 money back guarantee. Oh my wordy. We haven't even got the price on yet. Okay, so it's not £9.95, I have been told to inform you. Right. Okay then. Here we go. For £6.95. This means you're getting all of these genuine gemstones home. If you open your order with this gemstone bundle now, your lucky dip, for less than £10, you're going to be able to get these home. Okay, it's £2.95 for your P&P. And if you've already purchased this morning, you've already got your 1 P&P, you're absolutely fine then, aren't you? Because actually, what it is, you've already opened your order with that piece. You pay 1 P&P all day. So we've got Madeline, we've got Janet, we've got Winifred, Shropshire, yes, local friend there, Brenda, we've got Trudy, Madeline. Okay, absolutely, keep getting involved. I'm encouraging you 100% to do that for such a great piece of value for money. Now you've got an array of colours. You've got your beautiful, you've got agate, you've got crackle quartz, we can see jasper, we can see Botswana, you've got your soft pink tones there, PowerShell, I can see Amazonite. I mean, it depends what you're going to get in your piece. You might get blue agate. I can see there's so much. That's all the fun. If you are going to get this home to your doorstep for less than £10, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. You can absolutely still get involved. We've got loads of web bidders there. All I would say, I don't know about the quantity available in stock. I would hope we've got quite a lot of these for you, but do make sure you check out your baskets. Another thing, I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here, and I hope that my director and producer don't mind me saying this. With your 30-day money-back guarantee, technically, could you multi-buy, pick out all the bits and bobs that you want, and then send the other ones back? There you go. Absolutely. Do it. Pick out your favourites, and then just send the rest back. Because there's going to be somebody. We've all got different tastes, different colours. But to be honest, for this price, are you really going to want to send them back for the quality, for the amount of gemstones, the weight of this? Now, there's an array of colours. If I show you as well, you could work some of these together. So we've got some I'll show you some colour tones that could work, some pinks maybe. See, this would be ideal for a lovely little girl, and Fee's just popped in to say hello, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe if Shay was a little bit older, kind of get her a girly bracelet or something with these. In her mouth, yeah. Maybe we'll wait a few years. Although if she's anything like Scott, her mouth's going to be pretty big. That's all I'm saying. Look at this, you've got love hearts. You can really just work those together there. Or, okay, let's have a look at some blues. Now, I have to show you this one. I love this one. I would wear this as a pendant just solely alone because you can see the graduation, the way that this is formed there. Now we've got some, let's have a look. You've got lapis lazuli. There's some sodalites there. You could work together. A bit of blue agate. You've got Amazonite, or let's have a look. There might be. So there you go. Look at this. You've got wonderful. You've got hearts. You've got a. Okay, here we go. This, I believe, is this kyanite? Have we got Himalayan kyanite just randomly chilling? Are you serious? I can't believe that. Do we see kyanite a lot on JewelleryMaker? This, okay, all right, I'll just tell you about my background. If you are new to my face, hello, my name's Ruth. I normally produce on our sister channel on Gems TV. And kyanite, I can tell you now, I don't know how on earth we've managed to get this in this bundle for you, because I've seen it. All I'm saying is triple figures. This gemstone, okay, the sort of gemstones that we would set into gold, the reason we set them in gold is because the caliber of the gemstone. This gemstone has been set into 9 karat gold, 18 karat gold, and here we are. It's, you know, for a whole bundle for less than £10 to get it home, including your P&P, is absolutely fantastic. So you can see you've got your pinks there, you've got your blues. Look at this. I mean, if you like your crackled quartz, check that one out there. Just that great colour there. Okay, so we've got anonymous bidder, we've got Zoe, Irene, congratulations ladies and gentlemen, we've got Jill, we've got Patricia's gone absolutely crazy, local yokel there, we've got Grace, we've got anonymous bidder, Florence, Leslie. This, do you know what, I know, when there's that many of you there that I can see, you can appreciate a good deal, good value for money. I mean, Sarah, I can see you're working away there. So could you work any of these into the gold work that you've got there?
Oh gosh, yes, of course you could. I mean, I make sort of big charm bracelets with these 2 scoops, and all I do is get some wire and just make a little loop on the end of a piece of wire, then make a little wrapped loop at the top, add it onto a bit of chain, or you can make your own chain with jump rings, you can do whatever you like with them, and just have that a really eclectic sort of collection of gorgeousness that I can see. And I just love to mix them all together. Some people might want to tone all the colours out and have just a blue toned bracelet and a pink toned bracelet, but if you have all the colours together as well, it's like when you get a beautiful strand of tourmaline, you have all of those colours from the greens to the reds and all those in between. It works when they're all together. If you were just to sort of, I don't know, sometimes pick them, it doesn't kind of work, but just adding them all together, I just think really goes for it.
3D sort of effect. The good thing as well about this, thinking about what you were just saying, if you were making jewellery for somebody else, like, you know, they've got a specific taste or specific gemstone they particularly love, this is going to work wonders, isn't it? Do you know what, just striking here, look at this one. This is like, it's almost like a frosted gemstone that you've got there. How nice is that? Now, there's still so many of you getting involved. If you are queuing on the phone lines, please don't be put off. It's free phone number 0800 644 655. Literally, do we know what the queue time is at the minute? Can I just double up? Okay, so I'll be completely honest with you, it's about 2 minutes, but don't be put off with that. That's literally nothing. You think about, okay, there's a certain supermarket that I'm going to stop going there. I'm not going to go there anymore because literally they're so busy and in demand because their prices are fantastic and great, but they never have enough people on the checkouts. Okay, all I'll say is that they do a lot of adverts with Ant and Dec. And they're great, they are. It's a wonderful supermarket, but I get so fed up because the one by me, they literally never have anybody on the checkouts, and it makes me really angry because I want to give you my money, but the self-checkout, half the time they never have it switched on. It's really frustrating. Anyway, getting off the point here, what I'm saying is, what is 2 minutes? You can literally, it's going to be better than speaking to the bank or when you have to speak to, you know, your gas or water provider, because you're not going to be waiting for half an hour. The call centre is so friendly. Literally put your phone on loudspeaker, you can continue to watch the show, and then when you do get through to a call operator, obviously just let them know. For £6.95, you're very chuffed to bits here, aren't you, with your gemstone scoop. Now I can still see there's loads of you getting involved. That's absolutely, look at the colours, the array of colours that you're going to get here. I mean, I can see turquoises, I can see, do you know what as well? It's not just about the colour, it's about the shapes, it's about the size, about the weight. Oh, look at this one. Where have you been hiding? Now, I'm guessing, would this be rose quartz?
Yes, beautiful, isn't it?
For a split second, I did think, could it be a kunzite? Could it be a morganite? But for that look, isn't it? You're getting that really high-end look. See, could you, I'm just throwing you in the big old question bomb there, Sarah. Could you do silver clay around the edge of this maybe, or work it into a pen? Is that doable or not?
I know Natalia's got a list of gemstones you can fire.
Yeah.
So if it is on that list, then you could fire it with the silver clay. If not, what you can do is a silver clay technique where you actually make a bezel and then set the gemstone in afterwards.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what gemstone you've got, you can work your silver clay
and
with
the
it.
shape
It's just
as
a
well,
technique. Yep. And trying to find, you know, a bezel setting for a gemstone of that unique shape would be impossible in the marketplace. You're not going to find one, but to make your own, to have that unique piece of fine silver would be amazing, wouldn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely. And it is, especially when we talk about individuality, when we talk about your jewellery making, this is a perfect way for you to really kind of work them into charms or just make, and it's bespoke, isn't it? It's these one-off pieces. You're getting huge pieces, you're getting tiny pieces, statement gemstones, or whether you want it to make the sidelines. Now, I have been told people are multi-buying like crazy, but for £6.95, if I was to individually count, which I'm not going to because we'll be here all day, how many gemstones, I would definitely say there's got to be more than 100 here. I'd like to think. Oh, see, and just look at that. Oh my wordy. And this is exactly what you're going to do. This is so exciting. When you get this home, well, don't rip open the bag like I did because they'll all go everywhere. Now we are loving the blue gemstones. If I just show you some more, let's show you some more of your blue gemstones for a minute. Dion is loving her, she's saying, show me the blue gemstones. Here you go, you've got two that match here, so there's two floral pieces. Oh, three, there you go. So you could work that one there, you could have some earrings and a matching pendant, put that in the middle there. We've got a nice, oh wow, okay, so there's some more sodalite, lapis lazuli. What else have we got? We've got, I think, is that Amazonite or blue agate? You could work a little bit of purple. Oh, look at that there. And you've got that lovely strong colour just bursting through. Still getting involved. So many of you there. Well done for doing this. This is fantastic. Whoa, piece of jewellery. Going crazy. Okay, so let me just say some more congratulations to everybody. If you have just tuned in, it's the morning show. We've got so much coming up for you. Today, my magic word for you is brand new. Now, after the break, we do have Fee coming up for you. She's got a fantastic show lined up with the lovely Sara Alvin. We've got your Matrix collection there with your silver findings. We've also got lots of new strands. You've got your rutile quartz. There's also your green onyx. You've also got iolite. There's loads of new strands. In fact, if I just show you these here, there you go. All to come up for you in this morning's show. Now, I'm going to leave these here. You can keep dialing in, and we are going to go to a quick break, but just make sure you jot down that number, OLCR67, for £6.95. What a way to open your order. I am going to shoot off now because I've got to jump onto Gems and go and produce for a few hours, but the lovely Fee will be up for you after the break. My name is Ruth Lane. It was lovely to see you again, and have a lovely Saturday. Bye-bye.
Here at the Genuine Gemstone Company, we are happy to announce that our studio store is now open. If you attend any of our courses, you can now browse through special items, get exclusive discounts and deals that you can't get at any other time. Become an exclusive customer at the studio store. For more information on available courses and dates, please contact our call centre. The new studio store. The experience just got better. Join guest designer and polymer clay expert Debbie Bulford for our Extruder DVD. Debbie will guide you through a variety of techniques, including how to create geometric patterns, the soutache and lace look, and much more. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Are you looking to create bespoke bridal jewellery? Then come and join guest designer Sheila on our bridal workshop. Sheila will guide you through how to design stunning accessories, including techniques using headbands, hair combs and tiaras. The full course includes a selection of hair combs and headbands, a selection of findings and wire, a generous scoop of mixed gemstones, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios and a trip to our gemstone museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 6444 655.
Tune into JewelleryMaker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on JewelleryMaker.
Hi, welcome back. Thank you to the lovely Ruth. Forgive me if I look like Coco the Clown. I quickly came in and I put all the makeup on, so the nails aren't done, I'm afraid. They're clean, but they're not done, so apologies. But I'm sure you don't care about that because you're not here to look at me. You're here to look at this amazing rutile quartz that I've just picked up. This is incredible. I've never seen rutile quartz so huge. Look at the quality of that. Look at the clarity of that crystal structure through those rutiles. How beautiful is that magnificent strand? The biggest rutile quartz strand I've seen in terms of the top end quality, but very limited in stock availability. Now, just as talking about limited availability, 3/4 of the stock of that fantastic bead scoop Ruth just showed you has gone. There is 1/4 of the stock left. We had 1,000, so people are buying 3 and 4 at a time. If you want to get some more of those, please do get on the phone. If you don't know the actual code, it doesn't matter, ask the call centre and they'll be able to help you. Lots of you still there. Hold that line. Marion, Angela, Maureen, Deborah, Sally, Valerie, Margaret's got 2. I don't blame you. Sheila in Berkshire's bought 2. Good for you, but I've only got 1/4 of the stock left, so anybody that's missed out, jump on those phone lines now. Great gift ideas as well. Now, the lovely Sarah is with us, and forgive me, my name's Fee if you don't know me, and she's looking beautiful with her earmark, gorgeous insignia there, the little flower in the hair, and talking of which, we are going to take it to the lagoon, the Blue Lagoon in fact now, with our next new kit. So
We've got a fabulous kit here with those beautiful blues, some of those gorgeous blues as well that would fit in lovely with that bead scoop Ruth was just showing us. And you know what I've got coming up as well? The most sensational eye light. I know, look at those deep quality eye lights there. We've got a lot of our eye light from India, the Anwar region. Just beautiful. So what have we got in this kit? Well, when we put a kit together, we make sure you've got everything that you need to get started. So we've got the gems, we've got the findings. It's a great way to get you on your journey through jewellery making. You don't need anything else maybe apart from a few tools. So let's start with our nuggets, because these are gorgeous, priceless, sort of turquoise greens and blues in there. These are one of the strands. See, I've got apatite in here, I've got cloudy quartz, and I've also got my blue coral drop style nuggets, 220 carats. I mean, just I'll have to show you that one there. Can you see the turquoises and the navy blues and the royal blues in there? There's just more than one colour blue. It's an absolute rainbow of blue. Just stunning, and the shine coming off them as well is exceptional. So that is of my blue coral drop style nuggets, 9x8 to 17x10, 220 carats. Now added to that, I got the unusual availability of 105 carats of my apatite rounds. Now this makes a perfect companion to those coral blues, because you've got the sea greens in there, you've got the bright blues, you've got that star of the sky. Apatite, 105 carats, and again a lovely polish, but can you see the difference? Those wonderful shapes already bringing so much to the party. Added to that, now I think this is a bit of a misnomer in the description, cloudy. It sounds a bit, ooh, it's a bit grey, ooh, it's a bit rainy out there. No, this has got a lot of beauty, and the cloudy simply refers to this wistful, whispering, silvery greys and silvery dove greys, and you know, little ice white threads of almost like cotton wool cloud, you know, whispering their way. It gives a lovely sort of moody aspect, but can you see the amount of sparkle? Really isn't cloudy at all. There is a lot of inner refractivity in there, and you know, outer luster from the fantastic facets as well as the inner refractivity, the angle of light bending, and showing us the glow in the gemstones. So they are my, I'm going to change the name. What can we call them? I don't like this cloudy quartz name. 170 carats. Look at me. I'm already bossing everybody around. It's a silver lining.
Silver quartz.
Silver quartz.
I quite like that.
Yeah.
Because they have got that silver quality.
Cloud with a silver lining.
Oh, definitely.
We like that better, don't we, Sarah?
Do,
That's
definitely.
it. We're changing the name. It's official. 170 carats of the quartz with a cloudy with a silver lining. Beautiful. So there are 3 gemstones, and then we've also got our findings. Now this is silver flash copper, so it's copper with a silver flash, the silver plating there. It's just a reference to the micron thickness of the plating. You've got loop chain in there, you've got ribbon ends, you've got 5 hooks, you've got saucer beads, which I'll show you in a moment. Oh yes, you've got the saucer beads. That's unusual, isn't it? You've got the toggle clasp. You've got another toggle clasp with a bar. You've got the spiral bar toggle clasp. You've got 2 pairs of the earrings. You've got the head pins. Now I'm just circling around for these because these are a bit different. The head pins with the hearts on the end, and there's 15 of those. I don't know if you've seen these before. And we've also got the head pins with a traditional ball on the end. Aren't these beautiful? Look at those with the little heart on the end, the detail there. Isn't that beautiful? And we've also got the ball ones as well, 15 of those. They're 48 millimeters, almost 5 centimeters in length. Then you've got crimp tubes, open jump rings that are 5 millimeter. You've got the crimp covers, the colour beading thread in the silver, and your monofilament and your elastic. So yeah, let me just show you that some of the actual lovely detail in here as well, because these are my beads. These are the saucer beads that I just described, and you get 10 of those. Let me just get a couple of those out for you as well to see those, because they're beautiful. But also added to this is like a little added bonus. You could just actually just thread that through, couldn't you, and just have it like a beautiful stud earring. I mean, didn't Gemma do that the other day on the show? I'm being told by my producer. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Just as a little stud earring, and then just wrap your hook around, you know, well, you know what to do, just on a simple hook through. That'd be gorgeous, wouldn't it? And then we've also got our actual sterling silver seamless rondelle beads. Now these are a little extra in the kit as well. Let me show you those, the difference. because these have got a much wider, should I say, girth and diameter in the middle for threading. These are solid silver there, so you can see the difference. That's your actual silver flash saucers, but there is a much wider, so perhaps for leather or other cord, and you know, whatever you decide. That's solid sterling silver, and you actually get 3 of those as well. So there's loads in this kit, a lot more than we normally see. The actual toggle as well. Let me just show you the toggle. I've just lost him. He's beautiful in detail. Can you see that toggle there with the actual sort of twisted rope effect? I mean, we'll see it in Sarah's jewellery as well, but really, really pretty. So that's your silver flash as well. And then you also had the spiral bar and spiral heart. Now this is your spiral bar. These are beautiful, aren't they? There we go. Isn't that gorgeous? So there's lots of little added extras in there you don't normally get in the kits. So you've got 100 pieces there, plus your 3 sterling silver seamless rondelle beads that are 9 by 6. And you've actually got your 3 gemstone strands. So new jewellery makers as well, we'd like to get you on our journey with us today. And you get your free DVD, your free booklet. You've got the beading thread, the monofilament and the elastic as well to do simple stretches. And we're going to go through step by step with Sarah about how to make the jewellery. So let's get that price on the screen. A very special price today with apatite, silver lining quartz and gorgeous blue opal, plus our free DVD, our Jewellery Maker Create It, Share It, Wear It magazine, and our JM Hub with all the workshop availability. Loads, we'll give you all this for free. So get you started. $21.95. And how many pieces of jewellery have you made there, Sarah?
I have made 2, 4, 6, 7.
7 pieces minimum. So they're working out just over £3 per piece of jewellery. And actually, you know, Sarah's remit is only to use what's in the kit. You might make one very gem heavy piece. You might make, you know, 10 smaller gem pieces. There's nothing dictating you there. So do as you will, but I believe we're having a few problems with the basket on the internet. Tell you what, if you have any problems, just ring the call centre, because that is a free phone number. If you're struggling to get that sticking in your basket, you want to pay for it, because do proceed straight to checkout, because otherwise it can be taken from you, i.e. by another web bidder or phone bidder who's ready to pay there and then. So just ring the call centre number. That is a free phone number on a local landline. I know Karen, Barbara, Michelle, Adeline, Sharon, Sylvia's all there. Lots of you there. $21.95. We should be talking at least $29.95. This is beautiful, by the way, Sarah.
Thank you.
I love the way your jewellery's, you know, you've got a real gem heavy piece, a real fashionable piece, lovely bit of danglage there for the earrings,
yes.
And then just keeping it really stylish and simple with those beautiful silver rondelles.
Do you know, as soon as I saw them, I just knew what I wanted to do with them. It wasn't a question of where I was going to put them, and they were just going straight on that chain, and it's going to be a charm bracelet.
That was, the start of a beautiful, yes, that's what a gorgeous idea. Our other, we have our Karma Charms and our, on our sister channel, don't we? And people have those.
Have got their own set of charms now.
Of course they have, yes, sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, so we can use those on something as beautiful as that, and you can just hook those over wherever you want. And I just thought, having those, we could either use them as spaces, because they're free flowing, so you can space your charms in between, or just leave them 3 together like that.
Isn't that beautiful?
It was so of the sort of style of the high street.
Very much so. There's a lots of different ones, isn't there? We're not here to name them all,
no,
but
we're not going to name them.
We know who they are. I also know, you know, per charm, you're often talking about £50 and the rest. Just for a silver one. I'm not being, you know, cautious here. That is beautiful. I love that. And you just put a simple little T-bar there, and that's just using some of the chain in the kit as well.
Yes, and I just wanted it to have a little T-bar on the back. So if those rondelles were to fall to the back, you still got a beautiful cluster to show.
Exactly. Now this is very fashionable as well. I love this. You did a lovely cluster technique here with the apatite, all those pretty blues and that silver seamless.
And there's little heart head pins.
Oh, aren't they gorgeous? Aren't they delectable? You've got some in there. Yes. Beautiful, aren't they?
They're just gorgeous. I love them.
Stunning. And then this is gorgeous as well. I'll tell you what, you've really used those rondelles beautiful, those saucer spaces there, and your bead caps in there as well.
Yeah, I just wanted to do a heavily beaded sort of, almost like a sort of a start of a cuff, and if you're a wire worker, you could finish that with wire work instead of having the beading thread going around the back. It could be a wire work, it's focal point to a wire work cuff if you wanted to, but I just love beading anyway, so beading's my first love when it comes to jewellery making. It's where I started.
Beautiful. Now we've got very simple earrings here as well, with those gorgeous blue opals and your apatite. You've used all the gems in this, so just to give us two very different styles, two very different looks.
Yeah.
And is that part of our ribbon cord ends there? You
It is.
cheekily popped in. I love that idea.
Sneaky, and I chopped the loop off them and crimped them around the head pin.
And that's what we can do, because we can use the chain and for all sorts. And then our two necklaces, this is stunning, and I'm loving the incorporation of the spiral loop there.
Yeah.
Both of them there. Can you see this? There's a lovely fluidity to the movement because you've got it moving in with the curls on your pins there. And isn't that beautiful, using those spiral pins there? What would you call them? Are they called a spiral?
I don't know. I thought they were part of an earring finding, but I don't know. I mean, you could use them for so many different things. I haven't used them as earring findings.
No.
I've used them in different ways in all the kits, and I think they're just a really useful finding. I don't know what you could make them into a clasp.
Yeah.
You could make them
this bit here.
into a dangles for the bottom of an earring. I've used them to create a focal point in a bracelet in the next kit. So, you know, there's so much you can do with them, and I just think they're great. They're lovely. I love them.
And this is our other necklace here, our opal and our apatite with our chain. Gorgeous. So 7 very deluxe pieces of jewellery, and we've got it for $21.95. And not just that, but added that, I mean, we've got real gems here. When I'm talking about opal, when I'm talking about apatite, I'm talking about the real gems. So what we'll do now is we'll explore with Sarah some of the designs. What are you going to show us first then, my darling, how to make?
I'm going to do the bracelet, the beaded bracelet.
This one?
Oh, this one.
This one here, that lovely intricate one, marvellous, just the job.
We're going to do that because it's a really easy design to make, but you might look at the picture and think, hang on, where do I start with this? And once you know the starting position, it's a lot easier to get going with it. So we'll start that. Okay, so what you need is 2 pieces of beading thread to start off with, and on there, first piece of beading thread, what I've added is one of the silver rondelles, one of the apatite, silver rondelle, and another apatite. So nice, easy recipe. 2 of each, alternating. And I'm going to take my tail back through one of my apatite. So I'm going to form my first little part of my bracelet.
Can't get over those apatites. There's over 100 carats. I think it was 120.
Wow.
And you know, it's so rare to get anything approaching a carat in that gemstone. It's just impossible.
It is, and
it's beautiful.
So that creates that little diamond shape to start off with. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take another piece of beading thread, and on this one I have got an apatite, a rondelle, an apatite. And you're thinking, hang on a minute, that's not going to make another circle. But I'm going to use the rondelle that's already on this one. I'm going to take my tail through it, like that, and then I'm going to take that tail through my other apatites as well, form the next round, like so, and just make sure that this tail doesn't get caught in there. I'm going to pull that one together, and I'm going to pull that one together. So that is actually, if I show you on here, is that first row and part of this side just started. So that's the centre bit. If you don't do this bit to start off with, you won't be able to get that design in the middle of it. So this is your starting point. You're going to work out from here.
Right.
So the next part is I'm going to do one side, and you could be able to see how to do the other side because it's just a mirror.
Right.
And I'm going to take the tail that's coming from the apatite on that side, and it's coming, the tail that's coming towards the middle, and I'm going to poke it through one of our cloudy, or now silver,
the silver lining quartz, we're calling it.
And then you're going to take the other tail that's in the centre, that's coming out of the opposite apatite, and you're going to cross that over. Okay, like so. So this is your first bit, and you just, once you get this first bit done, it'll anchor itself all together. So that's your first bit of that one done. Then what I'm going to do is on the tails that come out of the apatite to the outside that were on our first rounds, I'm going to add another 2 apatites. These are the ones that we haven't taken through the cloudy quartz. And then I'm going to take the tail that went through the cloudy quartz on the same side and cross it through the last apatite bead, like so, and then pull that tight, like that. I'm going to do exactly the same on the opposite side. So you're just mirroring at the moment exactly what you're doing on one side to the other side, and then eventually you'll mirror this and you'll do it on the second half of the bracelet. So those two go down. The tail that came out of my cloudy goes through there, like that, and pull that down. So that forms the first part of my bracelet. And then I'm going to take the tails from one side and take them through. I just need to double check where I'm going. The ones in the middle are going to go through the silver rondelle. So these are the ones that are in the middle of your design, and they're going to go 1 and 2, like so. Oh, they don't want to play today, don't my tails? I don't want to go through the rondelles.
Well, I can say we're getting limited on the kit already,
Oh, wow.
Sarah, yeah. So please don't miss out. I can tell you we're getting down to limited stock, just to use that moment.
Right. And then on the ones that are on the outside, you're going to add a apatite and then a cloudy quartz.
Silver lining quartz, silver lining quartz.
Silver lining. And then I just need to double check where I'm going. And another blue apatite. Because I did this and I didn't write it down. I normally write my recipes down and I didn't write this one down. So I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. So it's apatite, silver lining quartz.
She's got it.
Apatite. And then what we're going to do, I'll find the hoop. There it is we're going to take all of our tails now through one of the silver lining quartz. So we're going to take all the tails, all 4. So you grab all 4 tails as best you can. And you might find it easier to bunch them all up. Some people find it easier to stagger them. And then the hole is large enough.
For all 4?
All 4.
Lovely.
And then what I normally do is I lay this down and I pull each strand in turn until I get it where I want it to be. So don't panic. And then lay it down and flatten it out and pull it up and do all the things you need to do to get it to sit. And then all I'm going to do, that's 1/2 of your bracelet, all I'm going to do is crimp all 4 of my tails with a crimp. And I'll just show you quickly how to move on to the opposite side and what you need to do to create literally the opposite side. So.
And these crimps are big enough for all 4 again? Yeah.
Plenty, yes, definitely. I find it easier to do them one at a time.
Yeah.
Some people find it easier to do them all together. And again, once you've got this, you'll be able to play around with it and get it exactly how you want it to sit. Whether you want to pull those up. So I haven't quite got them pulled up, but for demo purposes, it's good enough to show you. And then what I would do is add a rondelle, one of the silver rondelles, and another crimp bead.
And you've added a little crimp cover as well, haven't you? Yeah.
Over the horse, always crimp covers. If you've got a crimp, I put a crimp cover on it.
They're
in the kit and there's so
yeah.
many of them. And then what I did is I reduced then my beading threads down to 2. After the second crimp, so you've got 2.
Did you just snip them?
Just snip them,
Oh,
yes.
right, okay.
But you've got 2 crimps holding them, so they're really secure.
Okay.
On this side, to start your bracelet, what you would do, it's really, because we've done half of it now.
Yes, and I'm just thinking, how do you connect your 2 halves?
Yes. All you're going to do is through, it's out of the way you, through the 2 apatites that you've got here, these 2 here, they're at the front, each one just take a piece of beading thread through, and there's your 2 tails to that side. You do the same on the opposite, and then you can then start doing a mirror image of exactly the same design on the other side.
But we've already done our rondelles.
We've already done the little rondelles, but only the bit we did after the rondelles.
Can you just do a couple for me?
Yeah, of course
I like repetition.
Yeah,
we've got time just to do a couple. Yeah, thank you, darling.
Okay.
Just to get us started in case we've lost.
That's fine. So just with the other one.
It's just so pretty.
Through the tail. And then it's again where we started with our silver line quartz. We're going to take the centre tails that come through the 2 blue apatite and pull. Now this is going to be a bit tricky because your tails aren't attached to anything and they're going to want to move. So what I do is I hold them in my hand and then pull. So that's your first bit, if you like, of this. If I hold it up, can you see it's the mirror image of that one underneath?
Yeah.
We've just put the mirror image on top. Then we're going to, on the ones on the outside, 2 of the blue apatite. And then cross this tail through the one on the outside. same as we did before. Oh, come on, play the game. There we go. Nothing like pressure of live TV to make the beading thread not go where you want it to.
Sarah. You're used to it.
So that's that same on that side. And what we would do is this tail over here. We put 2 blue apatite on again. 1 and 2. And then the beading thread that's coming out on that side, just check which side it's coming out of, because they go a bit like legs, they're everywhere. These
Very long legs.
Yeah, they are. And then pull that one.
Ah, now I can see where
You can see the repetition
yes.
coming.
Yeah. And
then you would literally take the 2 centre ones through another simple rondelle, and you're on the way.
Marvellous. Thank you, Sarah.
That's all right.
I just want to show everybody this because I hadn't seen it the first time when we showed it, because I do love these heart head pins.
Oh, yes.
Look at that lovely little finish there, and it just stands out really well against the apatite. Isn't that beautiful?
I always feel my jewellery's not finished unless if I've got an
That's
extender,
gorgeous.
it's got a gemstone on the end.
Absolutely gorgeous. Well, thank you, Sarah. It's proved very, very popular. Obviously, we've got more demonstrations from Sarah later. We'll get the designs uploaded, not uploaded on the actual Facebook and our website. But I think it's time. I'm so excited because it's been so long since I had a look, apart from afar. I think it's time to have a little look at some of your designs this week on the Wall of Fame. Hi, rightio, let's have a look at some of your gorgeous designs. Oh, they're amazing, the maze balls. Right, we've got number 226. This is beautiful, the wire wrapping and the simple leather cord, I love it. This is from Abby, and she says, it's my very first make using the crackled agate strand I got in my first order. I've used a green agate and used copper wire to herringbone wrap it, and then add leather cord and a clasp from my stash to make these 2 bracelets. Oh, they are beautiful, Abby. For your first ever, attempt, I'm amazed.
It's lovely.
The herringbone.
I love that technique.
Oh, it's just gorgeous. Well done, Abby. Hope to see more on the Wall of Fame. Good luck. You're number 226.
I have 224, and we've got a fantastic piece of wire work here, and this is from Barbara. And she says, hi all at JewelleryMaker, here is my entry for this week. Beautiful chalcedony and copper coloured wire. They were made for each other. Really pleased with how this turned out. I hope you like it. Best wishes to you all. Oh, and all from JewelleryMaker, of course. Barbara.
Oh, beautiful.
I love the asymmetric design on there as well. It just really finishes it off.
Now I think you're going to like this because I'm looking at your lovely bracelets and all the colours there.
Yes.
Isn't this very much in keeping?
So.
This is 227. Oh, look at the putty cat in the background. And the doggy. Oh, more animals. This is from Julia. And she says, hi everybody at JewelleryMaker. This week's entry to the Wall of Fame is my fabulous gem pearl leftovers as part of a bead scoop. Well, Julia, did you get the bead scoop earlier? I hope you did. If you didn't, get on the phone now. We had 1,000 and we've got 30 left. So Julia, Lee's from Rubery, that's only up the road. You need to get going on this. She says, I love all the colours and I got to use up all the odd bits. Julia, that is gorgeous. I'm particularly liking your display. Yeah, more putty cats and doggies, please. 227, good luck, Julia.
And Soutache.
Soutache.
This is 225 from Julie in Carlisle. She says, hi to all at JewelleryMaker. Please find attached my first attempt at Soutache.
First attempt?
Oh.
First attempt?
Look how neat it is.
It's amazing.
I really enjoyed this as it combines my love of jewellery making with another love of sewing. So far I've just made the pendant, but I intend to make the necklace. All items used from JewelleryMaker, and I like to thank everybody for their enthusiasm and ideas they share. Good luck to everybody in the Wall of Fame, and that's from Julie in Carlisle.
Julie. Good luck to you.
If that's your first, I hate to think what the second and third are going to be like.
Aghast, yes, I know. Oh, very pretty with the rose quartz and the rondelle spaces. This is 228. Oh, maybe that's amethyst, actually. That looks a bit like amethyst. Yeah. This is Cheryl from Essex. She says it's a bracelet made of amethyst wheels and rose quartz, finished with a sterling silver amethyst clasp. All gems and findings were bought from JM. I could do with a win, so I could restock my online stall. My hobby became very addictive, and I ended up with so much jewellery, more than I could ever wear. So she ended up selling it. So that's 228. Well, I can see why, Cheryl, because they are super, absolutely super. So good luck. Let's hope you win. Every Wednesday we have a prize draw to win £100 worth of credit to spend with us here on Jewellery Maker, or £50 if you are the runner-up. And we literally give everybody a raffle ticket. Some get read out. They can't all be seen, but they do get entered. And it is literally plucking it out of the tombola, isn't it?
I know.
So
Good luck to everyone.
Yeah, send them in, send them in. Even if you don't get to read them out, we do enter them into the prize draw. Right, we're going to come back with that sensational rutile quartz, so don't go anywhere. It is sumptuous, it is dreamy, and it is extremely rare and expensive normally in the gem market.
Join guest designer Sara Elvin and get creating stunning designs in no time with this Kumahimo introductory DVD. The easy-to-follow steps shown on this DVD will make you feel like you have your own personal tutor and will guide you through a variety of techniques to get you started. To get your hands on a copy, simply contact our call centre. Get creative with Jewellery Maker.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we have many stages of quality control, from lab tests all the way through to our own in-house gemologists. We're confident with our quality, but we want to give you that peace of mind by offering you a 30-day money-back guarantee.
Join Jewellery Maker and specialist guest designer Louise Jacobson for our basic wirework course. This class is suitable for complete beginners who wish to learn simple wire wrapping techniques to create stunning structural designs. Louise will teach you all the essential skills to get started, including basic spirals, double connectors and much, much more. The full course includes a range of different wire gauges, a bead scoop, use of all relevant tools, a buffet-style lunch and refreshments, a tour of the studios, a chance to meet the presenters and a visit to our Gemstone Museum. All of this for just $69.95. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655. Jewellery Maker, bringing out the designer in you. Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Tune into Jewellery Maker every day at 5 p.m. from Miss It, Miss Out show, where we'll have 4 hours of jam-packed deals, including clearance offers, end of line, last in stock and low, low prices. The Miss It, Miss Out show, only on Jewellery Maker.
Hold the front page. For today and today only, we have an exclusive launch price for the black rutile quartz. Never before seen on Jewellery Maker, never at this price. This is going to be amazeballs. You are going to be reaching for the gin in that drinks cupboard, and I know it's only 11 o'clock on a Saturday. Is it Saturday?
It
yes.
is.
I don't even know that, do I? I've already been in that cupboard, yes, Ollie. You know me too well. That's how you get the weekend going. Get to the drinks cupboard early. Honest to goodness, this is an amazing offer. Ollie's already on it like a car bonnet. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. He's my director and he's saying it's pendants all the way, Fifi, because the amazing value built into this strand. It is simply sensational. sensational. Yeah, just simply leather cord or that gorgeous, one of those gorgeous silver spacer rondelles and the check. What would you do, Sarah? Because these are so deluxe. Everyone's a beauty.
Do you know what? I'd probably just use maybe 2 or 3.
Oh, you're being
just drop them.
Extravagant. Just
yes,
drop.
Just have a couple of drops.
Oh.
Maybe have, if I was going to be really extravagant, have 3 and maybe have them a bit asymmetric. Have 1 short, then 1 medium, then 1 long on a neckline piece. If you've got an evening dress, and just have, and if you've got one of those necklines that you could, wear that sort of design with, it would just look amazing, wouldn't it? The most amazing pair of earrings.
I know.
Wire wrap at the top.
Yes, just a little wire wrapping at the top, because of course they're threaded through the side. They do, every single one looks like a beautiful individual art piece. I mean, I always gone about Jackson Pollock because of the splash aspect, but it does, and that's what's so beautiful about this gemstone, because no two would ever be the same. But what I'm so drawn about this particular strand and what we've managed to source for you here is, can you just see that clarity, the diaphaneity, that inner glow is on a par with diamonds, the inner refractivity, and that's not something you get. You can often get with rutile quartz, you often get a kind of maybe a little bit of a cloudy backdrop, but these, I mean, look at that for searing, sharp, look at can you see the high class faceting, that triangular faceting matching in with the sort of the pear drop style, and those rutilated metal inclusions literally are trapped during the lava formation of this gem. And this is what's so exceptional, and this is why it's so exceptional and expensive and rare in the gem kingdom, simply because it rarely happens, and we rarely see such large carat weights. I mean, how many did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 on the strand, so averaging over 20 carats each. They're like darts. They're called the Venus darts, the Venus love hairs, Cupid's darts, little arrows shot through the actual lava quartz in its molten state. It then solidifies, and the actual faceting and the cutting of this gem, you have to be very careful because you don't want to leave any sharp rutilated edges coming out of the quartz. So you've really got to be at the highest end of your game. And look how every single, can you see that glow inside and out, how beautiful they are? I'm just going to pick that big old boyo one of that one in the middle. It's got to be about 5 carats. I'm just going to put it there and just look how attractive and startlingly beautiful. I mean, this strand has got the wow factor. Sarah's going to be extravagant. She's going to have 3 cascading down, perhaps off chain at intermittent points. Beautiful. I mean, they're just stunning. This is such a limited offer, and the price point after, even though I'm sort of, it's a bit of a fee marathon this morning, even though I'm still with you, am I still with you at 1? Well, I could be. Yeah, I think I am. After that, I won't be able to bring you this offer, Sarah, will I?
You won't.
Yes, I might be here, but the offer won't be on the table. It's gone.
That's it. And I always think that, the live shows, the price points, just go for it when you see them, because they are so amazing, the price points. Yes, you can buy off the website. If you're a night owl like me, I buy off the website all the time in the middle of the night. But the day when the shows are live,
offers are short-lived.
Go for it.
And because you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee, haven't you?
You have, and I just love the fact that if I'm not sure about something, I can get it home, have a really good look at it, check it out in the daylight.
Ideas, hold it, see how beautiful it is, check it in the daylight,
do all of those things. And if for any reason, and I'm sure these are not going to come
back. They're not going to come back to Sarah. No way, Jose.
And if you can have a look, check your design that you had in your mind, is going to work with them, but you've got that 30-day no quibble. And who gives you no quibble these days?
Exactly.
Normally it's like fill out 18 forms.
I was having a quibble the other day because they said it will be marked down in the sale, and I was having none of it. I'm like, yeah, it might have been, but this was bought for the sale. So yes, no quibble.
It's amazing.
You don't like it, send it back, but you are going to love this. Let's do it, Dastardly D. That's what it should be, but it's not gonna be. Because today, and today only, on this Saturday morning with Fifi and Dastardly D, only till 1 o'clock, we are going to bring you the exclusive 200 carats of the high-end, hand-cut, stunning rutile quartz, $22.95. Kathleen Ula, Julia, Lola, Elsie, Margaret, Sandra, Sarah, Bernice, you are paying as little as $22.95. So each stunning pendant, is literally less than £2.50, because there's 11 on there. What's that? Did you actually do the maths there? The Vordermans? £2.08 per the size of that one in the middle. It must be 5 carats. They're averaging 2 carats each. Just, but you know, they graduate. So I'm that big fella in the middle. You know, he's looking like 5 carats to me, and then maybe 4 for the others, and then down to maybe 3 or 2. I don't think they even go as low as 2, but they are stunning. Which one are you going to match? I like Sarah's idea because those 3 there, this one's very rutilated, this one's very dark, and that one's very white. So how pretty would that look like on a cascaded piece? Oh, that is stunning. Just 2 gorgeous earrings. They don't have to match because they wouldn't, because every single pendant is unique. You could have the strand showcased between Handy Army, what's his name? Handy Andy. He could be holding the strand, and you know, as your customers come up, you just say, which one would you like to choose? I can make that pendant, I can wire wrap it on that leather cord for you. Come back and see me, you know, once you've had a Costa coffee, or, you know, there's other Starbucks and other coffees available, good old McDonald's or a Nero, whatever. Yeah, Coffee Nero. I wonder which I've never gone down that cul-de-sac. Just come back to me anyway, and I'll have it ready for you. They could hand-pick their piece, but you could hand-pick the charming, beautiful rutile quartz. And right now, not $27.95, $22.95. It is stunning. Do you know what I'm thinking of putting with it? Just because they're petal-like as well, and there's lovely sort of dove silvery greys as well, but a little hint of the blue. The bolder opal with the matrix. Oh, Shabba! Where are we going with this design? Oh, hello, I've just had another thought. You know the stunning Snow Queen bundle that's our Sarah's working on. Look at that. Oh, with the ice white crackle quartz in between, maybe a little rondelle of, oh, hold on a second now, there's more going on down here in my boxes. Let's just get a little bit of black going on here as well. How beautiful, because we can really use these sparingly because they're so expensive normally and rare. I mean, even $27.95, that's brilliant. But get your black in there, get your white in there, stunning. But we've got to be quick. $27.95 at 1 o'clock. That offer is gone from the table, and won't be going into your order. Make sure you proceed straight to checkout, you beautiful web buyers. I'm in love with this strand. And for $22.95, we don't even have necklaces on our Gemporia site for that. Not with this kind of carat weight rutilated quartz in. Not as low as $22.95, and you've got 200 carats. They are beautiful. Going like hotcakes, so please don't miss out. You know, Sarah said, she gave very sage advice there about you've got the 30-day money-back guarantee, no quibble money-back guarantee. You have nothing to lose other than the offer itself being taken from you. Remember to proceed straight. Look at that glow inside. I can't stop looking at them. Can you see that inner glow, that beautiful diaphaneity you're getting from the crystal interior of that quartz? Because it's just glowing with a beautiful inner light, a spiritual light, and those rutile inclusions are so clear and sharp and dynamic. What a strand. And you get on average about 11, but you're guaranteed 200. Stunning. But it's only till 1 o'clock, so well done Norma, Pauline, Sue, Gillian, Hilary, Rosemary. Well done Pat, well done Vanessa, anonymous buyers there. Well done Hilary. Just don't miss out. That is just sumptuous. All right, don't forget, coming up as well, I've got 460 pieces of silver flash copper. I know, another one of our little matrix boxes. So lovely findings there. Great unusual findings coming up on the show. But I want to do another a bundle, don't I? And I want to do this bundle. Ooh, sunburnt oranges. Oh, and these are gorgeous, gorgeous colours. Amber, orange, red, lovely unusual shapes. Look at these. In fact, I'm going to start with this boyo because it's a 6-sided sort of stretched hexagon. You'll see what I mean by that. It's more elongated in the hexagon shape. Look at that in the agate. Isn't that stunning? And can you see the faceting on the top? How beautiful that faceting is. Really brings it to life. Isn't that stunning? Get the light behind it and you get those Seville oranges there, like orange marmalade. It's a bit of a different shape, isn't it? really rich terracotta oranges and reds and amber golds in there. Now we don't just have this as a brand new strand, we've also got these deluxe petals. Now what I would say is you're getting 2 strands. I'm just checking, they're both the same, aren't they? Oh no, they're not. So I'm going to show you the smooth strand first of all. They're both the same size, but one is faceted and one is smooth. And this is the actual smooth petals. Let me hold those out for you, because again, you get such a myriad of colours there. Some lovely amber yellows, almost lemonade colour, orange, rich reds. Now they're the smooth petals, but we've also got the faceted, and here they are. So we're playing on that pretty lustre of this translucent gem. Look at those. Can you see the faceting there, the diamond faceting? So these are your top drilled marquises that are faceted. It's 80 carats. Are smooth top drilled marquises. They are 60 carats, and our faceted hexagons, elongated 10 by 8, they are, sorry, let me just readdress that. I've got all my facets in a twist. My burnt orange agate faceted hexagons are 80 carats. The smooth agates are 60 carats, and that makes sense to me. The faceted marquises are 40, because of course they're faceted more on the surface, so you have a lesser carat weight there. So totaling 180 carats. Oh, they've got such warmth. You know what I love about these? It's not just it transcends the seasons, doesn't it? Because it brings us nicely into summer. We've got the spring-like warmth. We've got the autumnal glow there as well. They really have that inner richness, the saturation of colour. That's the hue, the vividness, if you like. The vividness of the colour, the depth of that colour is so rich and inviting. KFG C25, let's do the dastardly deed. $14.95 for all 3 exceptional strands. And I've got some pretty, and I love this green onyx. I hope you do as well. Look at that, with these golden glow hues. That green glowing onyx. The shapes, how pretty would that be? There's something about, can you see the way these have got these invisible spaces that I know they're just plastic, but it kind of lends itself to one of those, what do we call them? Those floating necklaces, those...
Oh, illusion.
Illusion, that's it. I can see something really, because you could use those gems very sparingly. I've also got, and I'm going to be a bit controversial here, this sort of burgundy coated pyrite. What do you think? Am I losing the plot, or do you think that works? I think that works. What do you think?
It does.
It's a bit different.
It's almost like embers of a fire when you've got all of those colours together. You know, you get those really like little red hot pops.
Ooh,
you know, when
hot spots.
Yeah, and those are just like the hot spots in a fire. Gorgeous.
Beautiful. I wouldn't have really thought, but I've just seen it there and it just sort of caught my eye and I thought, ooh, beautiful. Now, I'm going to move on because I've got some gold I want to bring you. Gold-plated bolt ring clasps. That's exactly what it is. And here they are, you get 10 in a pack. Now I love these because these are big and sturdy. I get my finger in there. I can sort of really, it's not fiffy-faffy, is it? Do you know what I mean? I know that's a nice sturdy, because some of our lovely pieces that we make are quite gem heavy, aren't they?
Yes.
So we need a bit of sturdiness, don't we, Sarah?
We do, and you know, sometimes a ring bolt clasp is the safe clasp that you want for that piece, because it's completely sealed when the ring bolt's shut. So, you know, toggle clasps are great, but you know, there is always that option that it might, for whatever reason, that toggle might just slip out. So these are great.
And there we've got the little, the loop for the attachment of your design. And like I said, a bit bigger. I think the ones in the kits are a little bit small. I'm just thinking of your bracelet that you had earlier.
Yes.
Have you got one there with a toggle on, sweetie? Not a toggle, a bolt ring.
I haven't got any bolt
rings.
Not
to worry, not to worry. I'm pretty sure these are a little bit bigger, actually. They're 10mm. Maybe the ones in the kit are about 6, maybe. I could be wrong. I'm sure I'm not barking up the wrong tree there, but you can see the 10mm. And you've also got the sterling silver content there, 925. Now I know it's gold plated, but it's referring to the silver underneath, because you wouldn't give a hallmark, not a purity mark when something is gold plated, but we are given a purity mark. It's one of the marks they put on. a purity mark of the silver, the 925, that is under the gold plating, which is genuine gold. It's just that when pieces are gold plated, they don't give the purity mark there. So you've got the 925, the silver under the gold plate, on the gold plating there, so you know you've got the quality. And again, that says to me as well, not only are they nice big 10 millimeters, but they're also nice and sturdy because of that silver underneath. So 10 of those. We're going to bring you a brilliant daytime offer here. VTG P66, just $6.95. But hello, the Dastardly D. You see why we don't work together anymore. They won't put us in they dread it. Dastardly D and the fee. Finally, I got my wicked way. There's nothing wrong with Jenny. I just sabotaged her this morning. Ha ha! I didn't really. Go. I hope she's all right. Bless her. I hope she's feeling better. $4.95. Under £5. That's a £2 saving. We can put towards those beautiful burgundy pyrites, or the iolite, or the boulder opal, or indeed our fantastic 460 silver flash pieces. $4.95, get 2 sets. You've got 20 beautiful gold-plated sterling silver, and like I said, you've got the purity mark there, 925. 10 of those, nice and big. I can get my nail in. Well, I've got. Can I apologise as well for the nails? I got called in a bit early, so I didn't get time to do them. So I do apologise. I'm not trying to be a bit mucky, but yeah, I just feel unfinished. It's like you come out with a bit without your underwear on or something, isn't it? I have got underwear on, by the way. But it's, if you feel like you forgot to do something like, I don't know, brush your teeth or brush your hair or something, it just feels wrong.
It does, I know.
So I apologise, but it was just because a call to action. And it was like the bat phone went this morning. My manager, Scott Stone, Fee, we need you now. Well, I've got a 2-hour drive. I can't quite get there. I'll be there when I can. Just need a bit earlier. So the bat phone went and I was there. Dastardly D needs Fee. £2 off. £2 off. Now there's a bit of a queue on the phone line. New buyers there. Jackie, Marianne, Claudia, Joan. Hello, Beryl in North Yorkshire. She's bought 2. Good on you, Beryl, because $4.95, you know, you've got 2 packs there. That's a £4 saving. Should be $6.95. That's the offer on the table. But again, 1 o'clock, whoosh, it's gone. So we get 10 of those beautiful solid bolt ring clasp. And the other thing that's nice about those, not just functional for, you know, clasping at the end of your necklaces and bracelets. I love these. You know, if you want to make your own little charms and put them on you. You started your charm bracelet earlier, didn't you, with your slide-on rondelles. But here, we can have those sort of, you can change that charm bracelet. You can make little charms on the end. You can change the mood, just make little gemstone beads, do their birthstone aquamarine, you know, for March, you know, make their own, and just send that in the post as a lovely little gift idea. Change a stud pair of earrings into an instant danglage with you know, your bolt ring there. Just clip it on and dangle away. Change from day to night. Loads of ideas. I mean, even just clipping them on chain, they're pretty, aren't they? They're pretty in themselves.
They are.
They dingle, they dangle.
You know, and they're practical yet pretty. And I think that's just such a nice thing to have those in your stash. And you know, if you're using your high-end gemstones, you're going to want your precious metals, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely. I want my gold. I want my silver. Especially if I sell to a customer or give to a friend, you know, they can see that purity mark on, you know, on the gold.
10 commissions I get, I'll give them the choice of what findings they'd like.
Yeah.
The findings boxes come out and they get laid on the table.
Ooh, I'm liking this.
And they get choice whether they want sterling silver or
gold plated or rose gold or silver
and
flash.
I can guarantee 9 out of 10 of them will go for sterling silver.
Because we get it, we understand it,
They know if they're gifting it,
trust in it,
it's got that extra little bit of precious metal in there.
Exactly.
It's got the, you know, the known qualities of the precious metal, so longevity and, you know, strength.
Exactly.
They're all there.
I'm liking that.
So, you know, and that's what my commissioned pieces, 9 out of 10 of them, it's always sterling silver, precious
Brilliant. Metal. So we need to get 2 of these, is what you're saying, Sarah.
You need because
that's £4 saving.
You need lots of them.
Well, maybe we should just go for 3. Go for gold.
I'd be ordering lots just to keep them in my stash, but that's because I always have to have findings. So
you do.
You need them.
You need them, you have to have them. Listen to Sarah, she knows. $4.95 by 2 by 3. That's a £2 saving today, but 1 o'clock, like I said, it has gone. You know, they've all got their place. We love our silver flash, we love our gold flash. You know, when we're making lots of pieces or we just want that bit of zhuzh, they've all got their place and they all have their different price points. So it's whatever you want to do, or if you make a lot of commissions like Sarah, that's what, you know, you'll need. Lots of you there, loads of you still coming in buying 2 in Greater Manchester and Yorkshire. Oh, Oh, hello! I've missed you. I've missed you. Big 10-strand bundle-licious bit of gorgeousness is coming up with Whatty? Oh, I gave you a little flash earlier with that beautiful rutile quartz at 4mm gemstones. So I'm just thinking we can make fantastic sets with these gold-plated bolt ring clasps. Oh, I forgot to ask about text. There's been time, has there? Go on then. Hello? Let's send in your text to 80777. Oh, yes, sorry, darling. What am I looking at? Hello, Linda in Sussex. Hi, Fee. It's such a treat to see you. That's Linda in Hastings. Oh, well, Linda, it's such a treat to hear from you, my darling. It's gorgeous to be with you here this morning. I hope you don't get bored of me. I'm going to be here for a while. This is from Jan in Lincolnshire. Nice to see Fee back on the morning show. You've missed... I've missed you too. I was in for the mid today at 1 o'clock, and then poor old Jen. I hope you... Big kisses to Jenny. I hope she's feeling better. They don't know I sabotaged her, so I can get on the morning show. So she'll be right. She'll be right as rain in the morning. It's only 24 hours, it wears off then. Yeah, she'll be with you, hopefully. Oh, big love to our Jenny. But yeah, so I'll just be here for a bit longer than usual. But all the goodies I've got, I'll be with Filippo later. Let's do a 10-strand bundle. Yay! Ta-da! Are we doing it now? Yes, marvellous. Just checking in. Ooh, ooh, me bundle's all in a twist. Oh, beautiful. Well, we can twist it, we can shake it, we can, mix it. Oh, it's just gorgeousness. And it's so long since I saw a bundle with the 4mm in as well. But it's not just rounds, I've got some cuboids there as well. Woo, right, okay. Bright, zing, zappy, you've been tangoed orange. I'm loving it. Look at these, beautiful. Oh, you've just bounced off. Cassie's gonna kill me now. There we go, let me just knock my strand there. There we go, look at that. Bright orange, beautiful 4mm, and then I'll ask Sarah what would she do with all of these because they're gorgeous. So we've got these fantastic orange shell 4mm pearl plain round. So this is the shell pearl, okay? Then we've also got the red 40 carats of our agate. And then this is the one I showed you earlier, 35 carats of the black agate. That's what I put with the rutilated quartz. And I also showed you the snowflake, I should say, sort of the white crackle quartz there in the rounds, and that is 50 carats. I've also got the snowflake, beautiful obsidian there, look at that, gorgeous, and that is 40 carats. The corner drilled 50 carats of the clear crackle quartz as well. So these are your cubes. Look at those. Woo, I know. Woo, you're saying at home. Woo. And then you've also got, the multicolored crackle, sort of, well, the pinks and the blues and the greens and the yellows, crackle quartz rounds as well. We've got the green aventurine, and this is the corner drilled as well, the cubes there. Are they pretty? And then you've got 45 carats of the unakite. Ooh. And then I also have, I think this is my red jasper, isn't it? Yeah, 30 carats of my red jasper. Beautifulness. Now, let me just tie a knot in my end there. So 10 strands. Gosh, this is a 10-strand mega luscious bundle. 2 which are corner drill cubes in your aventurine and your white crackle quartz. So 10 strands, you know, even if you have average £4 each, because they're 4mm, so that's 40 pounds. It's all right, the brain's a bit slow today. But we can do better than that. What would you, I mean, these are great, aren't they, Sarah? They're just great stash. Just lovely to have the 4mm, isn't it? What do you do with your 4mm, Sarah?
Well, people at home know that I love my beaded kamihimo. Oh. I love braiding, bead looming. there's so much you can do. Those designs that we did earlier with the bracelets.
Oh, yes.
There's a couple of designs coming up in this piece, this kit coming up that would work beautifully with 4mm pieces. A little bit more intricate beading because they're smaller. You can get away with using lots more in your designs. So you can do so much with them.
And we mustn't be put off by 4mm thinking we can't get much through that hole.
Oh no.
Because we can.
No, normally you can get 2 or 3 pieces of beading thread through them, no problem at all.
And do you know what I just suddenly thought? You always finish off your designs beautifully, like we showed you with that heart pin there.
Got a couple
just you know, you could just have these as your little accent to finish, you know, the back of the chain, the back of the necklace. Oh, thank you, darling. This is such a lovely touch of that Sarah's done in the next kit. So just look at that. This is where it's beautiful. It just gives a lovely finish, a professional finish to your designs. So if you're just thinking, actually, I just need to match up the colour, but it doesn't. I don't have the 4mm, or it didn't come in the kit. Then that is just a beautiful. And again, she's used the heart that we had in the kit in those 15 head pins there. Just lovely. It's just a lovely finish to your designs, and the extension chain is versatile anyway.
And that's a design you could do with the 4mm as well. So
well, we'll see that. I haven't showed them that. I'm keeping it as a sneaky peek later. 10 strands, KRGC67. Let's do it. Let's bring in that price for today and today only. Yeah, £2.20 basically, £2 and 19 pence, 19 and a half pence, but there's no half p's anymore. That's what it's working out at, 10 strands, as well as doing the gorgeous design. Actually, go on then. Let me have a sneaky peek at this design, because I feel like I'm sorry, Sarah. I'm having you up, down, up, down. She's trying to get on with some work here. Look at this. You see, look how beautiful and full that piece looks. Small can be so dynamic. Isn't that gorgeous? Beautifulness. And she's got, well, it might be one of, I don't know, are you going to show us this, or is it something else? You can explain it to me.
We can explain it.
We can explain it.
It's not too difficult. We're going to show you something else, but we can talk through that one as well.
We can talk through that. Yeah. We can talk through that. So a little bit of weave going on there, and the beading thread, is that what you've used there?
Yes, the beading thread, but you'll get a flatter design if you use the monofilament. I've learned, but that one's got a little bit of texture, a little bit of movement.
A little bit of texture, a little bit of movement, a little bit, ooh, a little bit, 21.95, 10 gorgeous strands. I know it's unbelievable, but we have to get it now to make sure. We've got 2 of those corner drilled ones as well. You've got crackle quartz, agate, snowflake obsidian, unakite, multicolored quartz, jasper, shell in there, aventurine. Less than, how many? 20 left. Dastardly D has spoken. It's dastardly. Less than 20 remaining. She loves you. Clearly not enough, otherwise she'd have found more, wouldn't she? No, I don't mean it. She's put everything that she can into this. KRGC67. Whatever you do, get on that phone number, and you beautiful web buyers, make sure you proceed straight to checkout so that you don't miss out and it gets taken from you or get lost in the ether of the website, because if you're just bidding for it, it's not 100% yours. Another phone bidder can take it from you because they're ready to pay there and then, but it does roll over the one postage and packaging price for the day. Hooray! $21.95. Right, do you know what I showed you earlier? Coming up as well, and I'm just, those lovely green aventurines, and I'm going to put in a little pop of orange there as well from that strand that you've just got. I've got this gorgeous green onyx coming up, but I'm just coupling it with your shell pearl and your aventurine there. Look at that pop of colour. Isn't that beautiful? Just think of some ideas, what you could do. Beautiful. Those green onyxes, they really need, you know how Sarah was saying earlier, get it home and have a look. There is something about the inner glow of the onyx in the green that is just sensational. It's I can't quite put my finger on it to describe that glow. It glows like no other gemstone. It's got such an inner brightness. You're getting it on the close-up there on the camera, and I love this cut, do you? We're getting some wonderful tonality in there as well. Coming up very, very, very soon. Not long to wait. And coming up soon as well are my 460. Now this to really, let you know the difference. This is the silver flash copper. So again, it's referring to the micron thickness of the plating of the silver on the copper itself. And it gives us great affordability, but great versatility, because there's a lot of findings in there. So if you are making a lot to sell, or you like your fun jewelry as well, it's very cost effective, and we're going to give you an exclusive offer on that matrix. Lots of you there, lots of you there. Now, I can barely... contain my excitement because we're actually going to have a look with Sarah now on that actual next kit, the one I just showed you, one of her designs with the 4mm there and the pearls, because it is beautiful. It's is it our second kit today or our third?
It's the third one.
It's our third kit because the lovely Ruth took you through the first one. And don't forget, you know, free DVD, New Jewellery Makers, tutorials art workshop today is the Perspex with Hannah. And do you know who's in the workshop today? Who's moonlighting? So Debbie Bulford and Natalia, Silver Natalia, yeah. And our gorgeous guests, our own designers, are doing the Perspex workshop today with the lovely Hannah. So you'll get all our workshop tutorial lists, and they're updated all the time, changing all the time. The JM Hub, our Get Started booklet, as well as the DVD to enable this journey to get started. And I mention it because in a kit you get everything that you need: findings, threading materials, and gemstones. And now we're going to get the expertise with Sarah on how to make the jewellery. And I know our regulars like our kits anyway because it gives great affordability because we bundle all the bits together, so making it cost effective. Now this, just to qualify, has the sterling silver. I know the last two had the silver flash findings. This is sterling silver. Alrighty, let me take you through the gemstones. Oh, look at the labradorescence on these rectangles. So this, it's got, forgive me, I'll just qualify, it's got the sterling silver flower beads, but the sterling flash findings. Forgive me, I got myself in a twist. I think it's because it said that on the screen. It's just referring to the flower beads, but it does have the sterling silver flash findings. It's important we tell it like it is. Look at that though, look at that gold, look at that blue. This is the labradorescence, this wonderful shimmer of light that you get across top quality labradorite that we've managed to source from you. And it can be blue, it can be gold, it can be purple. They call it the firestone, the Native Americans. And it is just beautiful, and because you get it on all the sides there as well, and you've also got within this gemstone tiny little micro inclusions, and when you look closely they sparkle and look like fairy dust, and you're getting it in I mean, just look at that, you're getting it in all of the labradorite there. Really beautiful, really showing you the characteristics of, you know, what makes labradorite so popular and beautiful. Gold to blue to green to purple. And I do believe it was voted the favourite gemstone of the year 2 years running here. So yeah, and you can see why we love it so much, because the quality we're able to source for you. So this is my faceted rectangles, 120 carats of that sumptuous labradorite. We've also got pre-night 50 carats of this wonderful gem of sweet dream and good wishes. Our pre-night 4 to 5 millimeters. 50 carats, a gentle apple touch, and added to that gentleness, because you've got a lovely silvery grey with the flashes of gold and green and purple there and blue, so that ties in beautifully with the green, the gentle apple greens in your pre-night, but bringing out that metallic luster as well on your labradorite that you're seeing to match it. Can you see that peachy gold there? We've also got the peachy shimmer, so you've got your green tying in with your pre-night, your peachy shimmers there tying in with your peachy shimmering of your pearl, those cultured pearls there, those nuggets, aren't they beautiful? And they tie in, I mean, the choice of gemstones here, so that ties in with those goldy pinks there, and that ties in with those lovely pretty greens, because you've got all that wonderful array of labradorescence. Now added to that, we've also got, I'm just checking the carat weight for you, 50 carats. Now this ties in with the blue. You couldn't have picked better. It's almost like we planned it. Tying in with the blue of the blue flashes on your gorgeous labradorite, you've got the aquamarine as well, 50 carats, and wonderful shades of blue. So a beautiful, beautiful kit. I mean, those 3 extra gemstone strands complement that labradorite stunningly. They are the labradorescence, if you like, in the gemstones that you're seeing on the actual labradorite itself. The blues, the greens, the pinky golds. You've got it in your pre-night, your pearl, and your aquamarine. Now, these are the flower findings that we were talking about that are silver. And there's 3 of them, and they're so pretty. They're like a little half teacup kind of thing. Now, if I stand them up, can you see? There we go. It's like they're like a little dress that you put on a dolly. There's the little hole that you thread through the top, and as you can see, thread through the bottom. So they do sort of And you can see that they're faceted in the middle. They're nice and chunky as well. If I just give you a profile, now they're sterling silver, and you get 3 of those, but the actual findings itself, 100 pieces, are silver flash copper. So here you have it. You've got those lovely heart head pins that I showed you earlier, the spiral pins that Sarah put in a necklace. You've also got the round head pins. You've got the ribbon cord ends. You've got the silver flash saucers, the twisted heart toggle, as well as the plain toggle, that wonderful meter of chain, and the jump rings, and the 2 pairs of shepherd hook earrings as well. So loads. Oh, and of course your crimp covers and your crimps themselves. And you do get your beading thread and your monofilament and your clear elastic to thread through to give you different styles in, you know, stretchies, the lovely flower necklace, whichever way you want to go. So this is a kit. It's called Heaven Sent. And indeed, it is heaven sent. I'm loving the choice of the gemstones. So beautiful and complementary with the labradorite and the schiller that we're catching off there. Just stunning. Let's bring you that 4 strands. I mean, there's the blue to go with the aquamarine there. You see it at the top. And your peach is there to go with your pearls. And we've seen the green with the pre-night. Let's bring you a fantastic DD price. Woo! 4 strands under £20. Huzzah! We could make 7 pieces of jewellery and they wouldn't even be £3 each, would they? How many did you make, Sarah? Just out of interest,
7.
darling. She did. She made 7. Obviously, you know, you're not committed to having to make 7. I just merely want to point out the value with your silver flash findings, your silver beads, your real aquamarine, your real pre-night, your real pearls, and your real labradorite, the favourite gemstone of Jewellery Maker 2 years running. Smashing. Absolutely gorgeous. Did you enjoy working with this kit? I've got my eye on those earrings straight away.
Yes, I did. It's a beautiful kit.
Oh!
And so much versatility. It's just lovely.
I love this kit. This is, oh, Sarah, you've done yourself proud, darling. Not that you don't ever, but this really is a standalone. Look at this necklace. Well, it's an absolute joy to the eye. It's an absolute feast of bountiful beautifulness. I'm loving the simpleness of just the chain there in between, because that's just so in, isn't it? That's just gorgeous.
A movement with jewellery is so important, especially when it's around the neckline. Just to have that little bit of movement, it helps to emphasise the eye to the neckline, and then you're going to see all that schiller from the labradorite. And the labradorite in this kit is amazing.
It's top notch, isn't it? And you to think that you made that for less than £3. Can you imagine paying £3 for something as beautiful as that with real gems?
You couldn't even get costume jewellery. You couldn't even get a little stretchy anything costume jewellery for that, could you?
You couldn't. Your plastic beads cost more.
Yes.
And this is beautiful. I'm loving this weaving around the labradorite, your focal point being the labradorite, and those pretty cultured pearls. Lovely movement there as well. And then these are gorgeous. Now you see I'm spoilt for choice. Which do I want to nab before the show ends?
I think
I'll be wearing these.
You need both pairs.
I do need, but you're absolutely right.
One's daytime, one's a little bit more glam.
Look at that, because they're I'm loving this, Sarah. Look at that schiller on the labradorite, and your lovely flower heart bead there. And then these are gorgeous. Look at that. And you've mixed in a little aquamarine there in between. My birthstone, you see. It's all about me.
That's it. I knew you were coming in.
She got the text last night. Right, and then we've got this lovely bracelet. And again, you've used those lovely spiral clasps. Isn't that beautiful? Do we have the official name on those, Ollie? I know I read it out and I forgot to look again. I think they're called a spiral. So they call, thank you, darling. We'll find out the definite name for this. That is gorgeous. What's it called? The the S hook.
Oh,
the S hook. I thought you said escort. I'm thinking the escort. Why is it called the escort? That's something totally different. The S.
That's the after the watershed.
Hook. That is, darling. That's for your man tonight. Right, and then we've got this. Oh, I mean, this stargazing. That is beautiful.
That's just a bit of bead weaving again, just a little.
Just I love the way she said just a bit of bead weaving. Just rustle that up on me. You know, when I was just peeling the carrots and making the dinner, just a bit of bead weaving there. Just beautiful, Sarah. And then this, of course, I had a sneaky peek at earlier when we were doing our 10-strand bundle.
And again, just another weaving technique. So
gorgeous.
Made while watching the telly.
Gorgeous. Right. What are we going to make?
I'm going to show you how to make the little connector and the focal point of the bracelet at the far side there.
Beautiful,
the one with
fantastic.
The
Let's bring this a bit close. Sorry, darling, I'll bring this to you a bit closer there, Ollie.
Yes,
and a little
move that out of the way.
visual reminder. So we get to see this S-class, this escort, as I've now named it, in action.
Yes, and it's really, really simple clasp to make. And I made it, and I didn't know what I was going to do with it, the centre point. And I had it sat on my beading table for beading mat. And I made a few other bits and pieces. And then I came back to it, and I thought, what am I going to make with that? And then I thought, no, it's a focal point for a bracelet. So what you need to do is to take your little curly clasp, or whatever we're calling it, and you get 2 of these, and all you're going to do is mirror the loop that's on the other side. And these are quite firm, so you do need to have a good grasp with your round nose pliers.
Okay.
So, you know, just make sure you've got hold of the finding and hold of your round nose pliers, and you'll be fine. And what you want to do is, it needs to be quite a small loop, so you need to be quite far up towards the tip of your round nose pliers. And you're going to grasp it as close to the edge as you dare without losing it. And then just once you start getting that little curl, readjust your pliers and bring it in. And then you should be able to sort of mirror that little curl. Mine's got a little bit astray there, but you'll be able to do it a lot neater.
There's only a curl on one.
Yes.
And right on the S-class.
So you'll end up with one that looks like that, very neat and tidy, as opposed to one I just did where I was trying to hold it to camera. So you'll end up with a nice neat one like that. There we go. One I made earlier. And then what you're going to do is you're going to face them towards each other and overlap the loops. Okay. And what we're going to do to connect that is we're going to put one of these lovely little pre-night in the middle. We're going to make a little connector for it. But what we've got is we don't have eye pins in this kit, but you get 15 of each head pin. So we're going to make our own eye pins, dead easy. Okay. So, and I always make mine this way. I always leave the ball on, the head pin, and I always use the ball ones because I like to save the ones with the heart shape on the bottom.
Yes, for the detail.
For decoration. And I always work from at the end and make my first loop with my gemstones on there. So if you leave the actual tip of the head pin on, you won't lose your gemstones off the end of it while you're doing this. And make a loop, we'll go around, and then correct the loop so it's over. Then you end up with a perfect lollipop, like so. And then what I do is I turn that over, let the gemstone drop back down, and then cut off and leave yourself just slightly less than 1 centimetre, like so. And then what I'm going to do is create another loop, like so. Okay. And hopefully I've got that about the right size to connect those up, which I have.
Oh, I see.
It does sort of, you know, you get an eye for the sizes of things when you've been making jewellery for a while. And all I'm going to do is open one of my loops, and I'm going to put one side on and then put the other side on. And kind of what you need to do is put it on so it's actually sitting in the right direction, like so. Oh. And they will both fit on like that. And then close your loop up. I'm trying to see my loop. And then let that sit back down, and then close your other loop over the other side of it.
Clever, yeah.
And that will give you, if I can get that to sit, come and sit right the way around. There we go. So it's a bit fiddly because you're trying to get a lot of things to sit in a small space. A lot of pieces of, a lot of loops to sit in a small place. So you do just need to fiddle around a little bit to get it to go on there, but it will do it.
Now we've got, how many was that, darling? Only 14 left. Only 14 left. So do check out your basket. Only because you know a phone buyer, another web ready to proceed straight to checkout. You can lose that if you've just popped it in your basket and haven't paid for it. But don't forget you are rolling over the one postage packaging price. So less than 14 now, proving very popular, Sarah. So how are we getting on?
We're nearly there. We're nearly there. I just need to get that one to sit on. It doesn't want to play.
It's live TV.
It's live TV. It doesn't want to play.
I've snaffled the earrings meanwhile.
There we go.
There's a reason for this, you'll realise later.
Okay, there we go. So just loop that back round, make it nice and neat, like so.
It's worth persevering.
There we go.
And then,
we've got it.
Lovely.
And you'll get yours very neat and tidy at home. Then what you need to do, what I've done is I've created lots of little connectors to make my bracelet. So I've just done those in exactly the same way. So head pin again, loop on the end, really quick. I made these while you were introducing the kit, so it's very quick. And again, just cut the ball off and make another loop. And if you get them all laid out on your beading tray, all pre-done,
ready, right.
you can just then, you're using one set of tools at the same time.
So you've done your 2 labradorites with an aquamarine.
Yes, 2 labradorite.
Oh, sorry, with a pre-night
in between. They're going to just loop over your connector. And then what I've done is I created another little bar, because I wanted to keep these apart. I created another little bar with a pre-night on, and that's got 4 pre-night on another little head pin. And that's it. You just connect them all together and your bracelet is done. And I just put a little jump ring through both end connectors and added the chain.
Well, let me just turn that chain around, because I can see how you've done this, and then...
It's a really nice design because it sits with those labradorite flat on your wrist. If you didn't have the bars in there, they might want to twist around or join each other and sit on top of each other. But because you put the bar in there with the pre-night, it holds the design in the right place.
I see. So there's our little... That we get in the kit anyway, and then
and just
lovely bit of chain.
Yeah, so another little charm on there, and
beautiful. Beautiful. Now we promised, didn't we? We'd explain.
We would explain. Which one was it? This one.
This one, darling. Yes.
Okay. So, shall I put it on the overhead? Would that help if I clear everything out, and then I can explain exactly what you do?
Okay, darling.
Okay. So I actually made this from the bottom upwards. So if you imagine this is the bottom, and what you do is take quite a long length of beading thread, and you make like you're starting a beady bead, a diamond with 4 beads on. And you cross your beads through this bead here, and you cross it through to make a little diamond, and then you bead on up with 2 of the aquamarine, a pearl, and 2 of the aquamarine on each side, and then you add an extra bead to cross through here. Then your beading thread is going to go in opposite directions. So you're going to add over this way, we're going to add an extra bead here, we're going to come round, we're going to add those ones for the diamond, and then cross through this one here and come back through and cross through the extra one you've added in the middle.
Gotcha.
And then you're going to start coming up this side, and you do exactly the same. So you go add an extra one round, make your diamond, come back through, cross over, and then come up, and then you just add your little charm.
Beautiful.
It will make a lot of sense once it's photographed, because you'll be able to see where the beading thread's gone.
Yes.
I can hopefully get this up on my Facebook page for you. I'm hoping I'll be able to get a design up there for you, so you'll be able to see how it's done. But bear with me, I'm uber busy at the moment.
She's uber busy.
I'm very, very busy.
How dare you be uber busy and not devote your whole life to us here on JewelleryMaker?
Oh, well, that's the reason I am busy.
Oh,
I am devoting my whole life to JewelleryMaker.
There's less than 5 left, so well done to you. Stay on the line, and what's that, babes? Yes. Thank you, Sarah. We'll get those uploaded. And I am wearing the earrings for a reason, because of that wonderful matrix of the silver flash copper coming up. Because I bet that these are in there, you see.
Yes.
It just
or
gave me
something very similar.
Something very similar. I just thought these were so pretty, and I thought, well, if I wear those, it'll give me a bit of a reminder. But we love your designs, but I think it's time to have a little look at the Wall of Fame designs this week in the competition.
Got a lovely entry for our Wall of Fame here from Hannah in Crewe. She says, this is my entry for the Wall of Fame. I've used the pear cut off the multicolour moonstone I got only yesterday with peach moonstone to make this very dainty girly bracelet. I love watching JewelleryMaker. You all make me laugh. You're all so funny, and your designers are awesome. I'm going to try and be more adventurous soon, but for now I like to do small pieces. Love to all, from Hannah in Crewe. Well, Hannah, that's lovely. You're 229, and you know what, sometimes doing small pieces keeps you really interested, because sometimes you get hooked up in a really big design and you sometimes put it down and start again. And you know, small pieces, you can get them, do them, finish them.
Nice instant gratification. I love the way she gets it one day and it's done the next. Beautiful, beautiful, really pretty bracelet there, as are these earrings. Simple, but they simply show the beauty of the gemstones, which is why I love them. And this is Bernadine in Cambridgeshire. Fluorite earrings. She said a colleague requested fluorite earrings in this style, and wishing to give her a choice, I made 2 pairs, but now she wants them both. Well, that's just greedy, Bernadine. Thanks, everyone, the entire JewelleryMaker team. Well, Bernadine, your designs are just too sumptuous. You can't resist. So gorgeous. How lovely and simple are they?
They
just
are
gorgeous.
Sometimes simple designs just work.
They do indeed.
I have 230 here, and it This is from Suze. She says, hi to all at JewelleryMaker. I haven't sent anything for a while, but I thought you might like to see my latest silver clay creation. I was lucky or spoiled enough to get a kiln for Christmas. Ooh. You were very lucky. I was terrified to use it at first, but now you can't stop me. I firstly had a tinker box, which I think that might be trinket box.
Well, I think it would be trinket rather than a tinker box.
Yes, it is. They just I don't know what that is. It does say tinket box, which my mum gave me, and I made a mould from the mould compound from JewelleryMaker, of course. Then I tried my design with polymer clay and moved on to my silver clay when I was happy. I bought the pearls a week or so ago and was keen to use them. I think the pearls look great with the pendant. Oh, yeah. I also made a pair of earrings to match. The fingerprint charm is my mum's print. She passed away very suddenly recently, and I made it for my sister with her birthstone of peridot and my mum's of amethyst. Making jewellery has been a godsend, as I miss her so much, and it makes me feel close to her because she loved seeing what I was making and usually pinched it. She is my inspiration now and forever. Good luck to everybody in the draw, and that's from Carol. She's looking forward to Carol's return on Sunday. Bring on the nuttiness, and that's from Suze. Well, Suze, I'm so pleased that making jewellery is making you feel close to your mum at such a sad time.
Beautiful, and your silver clay work is stunning.
Beautiful.
This is number 233, and this is Ali from Hadnan in Buckinghamshire, and she says, hi everybody, this is a complicated heart wirework pendant with bronze, copper wire, amethyst, citrine, Larimar, golden obsidian gems, and a nod to steampunk with some recycled wind-up watch parts. Also the rose gold flash clasp, which I must say are lovely. Hope you like it, as it's a bit different. Absolutely adored the last gems you sent, the fancy agate, the tiger's eye, on offer, and ocean agate were breathtaking. I don't want to review them though, as everyone all wants them, and I want them all. I love that heart pendant. That is just stunning, and the way in which the necklace is a mix of the gems really complements it beautifully. That is
I
just
love the clasps
gorgeous.
Down this side.
Yeah,
it's just beautiful.
They were lovely there when we had those, weren't they?
Love them.
Really gorgeous work there. That's 233. So good luck to all, and good luck to Ali.
Last one more? Yes, 231, and this is from Karen. She says, it's short and sweet. It says, hi to all, I've been making jewellery for 10 months. First attempt at wire work and the Wall of Fame. I love your shows. You all make me laugh. And that's from Karen. Well, Karen, good luck with your Wall of Fame. Fantastic wire work pieces, and good luck to everybody else who's entered as well.
Absolutely. Now we are going to get ready to launch the Silver Flash findings with in the Matrix box 406, I think, or was it 460? Oh, millions and trillions of them anyway. And we're also going to then bring you the Onyx, so don't go anywhere.
Guest designers Debbie Bulford and Rachel Norris to explore the endless possibilities of combining polymer clay and wirework. This DVD guides you through a variety of projects and will give you the inspiration you need to create your own designs. Advance your jewellery making and fuse your talents together with this amazing DVD. To get your hands on a copy, contact our call centre. Get creative with JewelleryMaker.
Do you make jewellery as a hobby? Would you like to learn key skills to help you successfully market and sell your handmade jewellery? We are working with Angela Edwards, who is an experienced jewellery maker as well as a small business trainer, to bring you the perfect course to help develop basic business skills. The full course includes how to create a business plan to successfully sell your products, how to access current and potential customers, how to identify and profile your target market, how to generate leads to secure current and future sales, how to use online social networking to your advantage, and key knowledge on legal requirements and insurances. For information about dates and to reserve your place, please contact 0800 644 655. JewelleryMaker, bringing out the designer in you.
Brand new kit.
It's a brand new kit.
Brand new kit.
It's a brand new kit. It's a brand new kit. Yeah!
You can now keep in touch by following JewelleryMaker on Twitter. Get interactive with JewelleryMaker.
Hi, welcome back. Yes, we've got our silver flash copper findings. Now, Ollie, my director's there. Well, Fifi, just get out a few that you like. I'm like, oh yeah. I've got to show you all of these because they're all fantastic, Sarah. Have you had a little look in this box? I haven't seen it. Oh, you're going to love it. So it's just a jamboree of gorgeousness. Look at these. There used to be little, I forget what they were called. They were made by KP. I'm showing my age now, in the 70s. They were like little wigwams, they were called. Wigwam crisps. These remind me of those. Look at that. Can you see the 3 in there, that it becomes 1? But can you see the little triangular silver work on the actual copper there? Isn't that beautiful? You get 4 of those. I know, it's lovely. It reminds me of the pan pipes, doesn't it? Shakira. She always has her pan pipes. And then we've got these, look at these flowers. How pretty are they? How many of these do you get? Oh, well, there's just loads. I can't be doing reading this list. It just goes on forever. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the wee flowers that I'm sure, because they've all got different sort of amounts. Now, those little clasps that Sarah and I were just loving on that lovely steampunk necklace. Look at this, the hearts. You can do it with the hearts. I know, aren't they beautiful? But having said that, you get 2 of those. Having said that, look at the flowers. I know, just gets even better. Look at the flowers, everybody. 2 of the flowers. I know, aren't they gorgeous? And they've got that lovely sort of textured brush finish on them. And then, I know I'm only supposed to open up a couple, aren't I? But I've got to go on. More pan pipes. Shakira! Yeah, look at those pan pipes, or honeycombs, or whatever you want to call them. Aren't they gorgeous? You get 3 of those. And then, no, but there's more to show you. Then look at these lovely little brush flowers. I think there's 4 of these. How gorgeous are they? Aren't they beautiful? You can actually see the texture on the flower there. Now, in here as well, you know, it's not just flowers. And look at this. This is a 5 toggle clasp. This is beautiful. There's so much. Look at this, a 5 toggle clasp. You get 2 of those. 2 of those. I'm determined to open every box, aren't I? You get the little twisty shepherd hooks. Oh, there's 460 the S clasps, you see, with the actual jump rings on the end. 460 pieces. You've got jump rings, you've got these, the pendant bails, 2 of those. You've got silver balls, smaller silver balls, millions of those, small ones and big ones. Yeah. How many? 350 of the 2mm and 55 of the big ones. You get 5 lobster locks as well. We've got chain in here as well. We've got 2 lots of chain actually. Large loop and little loop. I'm sure there's a better name to describe it than that. More like a Belcher chain and more like your traditional open loop chain. So 2 lots of chain there. In terms, you get 1 metre of the silver plate oval link and then 1 metre of the copper twisted. Look at this, there's just loads. I'll never get these all back in the box. Cassie's going to kill me. Just loads. I mean, oh, and there's toggles, there's shepherd hooks, there's twisty shepherd hooks, there's lobster claws, there's the S, there's the jump rings. Oh, there's just loads in here. Just beautiful. I mean, oh, there we go. Look at that, with a bit of dingle-danglage. I know. Just loads. 460 pieces. I'll be here all day. I have practically opened every box. So 350 of the 2mm, 55 of the round 4mm, 5 of the lobster locks, 4 of the multi-strand spacers that are 12mm, 10 of the ear wires, 1 metre of chain that is oval, 1 metre of chain that is round, 3 toggle clasps, 2 pairs of silver plated copper ear wires, flash brushed flowers, hearts, 8 of the fancy spacers, 4 of the brushed flowers, 3, oh my goodness, it's shepherd hooks with the jump rings, oh my, a pair of silver plated copper loop earring chandeliers, 2 multi-strand connectors with the 5 loops, the brushed heart clasp, 4 of the fancy copper 5 hooks, 15 of the copper 9mm silver plated jump rings and 3 of the silver plated multi-strand spacers. Oh, who knows? There's millions and trillions in there. And your pan pipes. Boo, 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 boo. There's just loads. Shakira. We need you on the phone line. 460 of just gorgeousness. There's just loads in this. Loads. We never get to the end, would we, Sarah?
No, it's just I love these matrix boxes because when I'm designing jewellery,
yeah,
you'll be sat there and you think, I want to do something a little bit different, and you get a different finding, and you think, oh, now I know what I'll do. I'll go and change that. And don't just think about using them the way that you think they're intended
the function.
For. Yeah, because those earring chandeliers you've got there, if you connect 2 together, you get fantastic pendants.
Ooh.
So you've got amazing ways to be able to use them. They sort of turn into almost a bit like peacock feathers. You can detach the top and the sort of, you look at it, the top one together with the other top one, and then the bottom links as they join together. So you can do it that way. You can do it with the left and the right.
Left and the right.
Yeah, so you can do it like that. You can cross them over. Yeah, all sorts of things.
Oh, loving your ideas. Loving it. And loving these flowers. We love these, don't we? Because we were just talking about that on that steampunk.
Aren't these unusual?
Aren't they beautiful?
And if you manage to get the F colour yesterday, you can colour these as well. You'll be able to F colour over the top of them. Yeah, with the cool enamel. Also, you can stamp onto them. With your metal stamp punches as well, so you could put somebody's name on their clasp for them.
Beautiful idea. The wigwams, we love the wigwams. The flowers. There's so many options, aren't there? As well as actual function and findings. So £1 a pot. £1 a pot, that would be brilliant. How many pots have we got? 16. 20 pots. £20, £1 a pot. I'd pay £1 for a pot of those 4 wigwams. £1 for me chain there. £1 for that. £1 for 350 balls. Yeah. Boop a doop a doop boop 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 a doop a doop boo. Come on, Dastardly D! Show me the money! $15.95. Crazy talk. $15.95. Not even £1 a pot. 20 pots of gorgeousness. I mean, there was just took too long to name, really. There's just loads in there. Beautiful, just loads to show you. What? We're going to go even lower. Watty. We're not even going to go 20. Oh, exclusively for the next hour till 1 o'clock. Sorry, I just dropped my hook. $14.95. The bat phone has rang. $14.95 by 2. We're not even £1 a pot. £5 off today. I'm trying to think what else I can hold up to show you. Let me just show you the shepherd hooks. I've showed you those as well. $14.95. Please don't miss out. There's just so much in. I love these earrings. They're so stylish. When you think shepherd hook, you might think the normal ones, but no. Look at these. Are the little twisty turny bits on them. They're so well made. Beautiful, aren't they? £14.95 off till 1 o'clock. So there's just, and it is silver flash on the copper. You know, we've got great affordability there, but it's, for me, the key here is the versatility. I mean, your stash is just increased tenfold. We've got me toggles, me lobster claws. I want to show you those as well, because they're really, you've got 5 of those, and they're really decent. They're real chunky monkeys, these ones. Look at those. See? 5 of those. Under £15 for 460 pieces. Loads you've on the line. Well done in Dorset, you bought 2. Well done in London, you bought 2. And in Tyne and Weir, congratulations. There's Diana, Jane, Catherine, Madeline, Rosalind, beautiful name. Shirley, beautiful Lynette, Samantha, Cheryl, Tina, Stephen, lots of you there. Not missing out. Whatever you do, don't miss out. Let me see. My mission is to show you everything. We've got the little S-class as well, because we've got the big and the little. Let me show you the difference. So you've got sort of both, haven't you? Am I showing the right one? Yeah. Well, one's more of a twisty shepherd hooky and one's more of an S. It's working out at how much per finding? 3p. That's the most ridiculous thing you've ever said, Dastardly D. 3p a finding. 3p. Would you Adam and Eve it? Not on your Nelly. Not on your Nelly. There's just loads in here. 20 boxes of goodness. 20 boxes of fantasticness. Yes, please. Just, that chain. I mean, I know, 3p. The open loop, and then almost like a belt shirt sort of style as well. A metre of each. A metre of each there. So we can create that lovely necklace that Sarah showed us earlier. To create that, draw the eye in, get that length, get that dynamic, drape with our pearls. chain wrapped in with, you know, a bundle of the white gems, that the Snow Queen gems that Sarah's working with today. That'd be beautiful. I'm loving the wigwams and the flowers and the hearts and the Shakira pan pipes in there and the balls. I mean, these balls, in all honesty, 350, and then I've got, where's my little balls gone there? And then 55 of the big ones, was it? I think it was about that. They're about 2mm and they're about 5. Yeah, 350 of the small ones, 55 of the biggies. I mean, that's brilliant in itself. Gorgeous. So we can kind of create, I know we didn't get the saucers, but we can put a little gem, 4mm gem in between the ball, go ball gem, because you've got those 10 of the actual 4mm gemstones. That'd be beautiful with that, because with those balls, they'd always be matched up. Or go for a little ball in between. You've got 350 of them, have balls everywhere, quite frankly. You've got that many of them, 405. Oh, it's fantastic. Pan pipes, wigwams, flowers, snowflakes, gorgeousness. Little charms, you know, we were talking earlier about creating little charms on chain, charm bracelets. What I'd do, I'd make a little flower and then a little one of those in between, mix them all up like that. That'd be so pretty with those 4mm gems in between. It'd be a beautiful bracelet, and I've got all that chain to do that with as well. Loads of you there. Please proceed straight to checkout. Should be, you know, £20. We're teetering on the brink of £15.95, and Dastardly Dee, she took another £1 off. She doesn't care this morning. She's going hell for leather. She doesn't care. She does care. She cares about you. She cares about you and your savings. Let me put that in the right box. Well, it doesn't matter. I've opened every box now. I've opened everything. Let's open everything because there's so much. Well, you just get those creative juices flowing. XZAZ82. That's what you need to know. Don't miss out. There's just so much choice in there. And they really add that little touch of something special to your styles, don't they?
They do, and you're just going to leave that on your workstation. You're just going to keep going for the next finding and just changing your designs. And you might have a strand of gemstones at home and you've just thought, I don't quite know what to do with that.
Yeah.
But you know, getting this box might just give you the inspiration you need to just have a look at it. We were talking about gemstone strands this morning and how we have our favourites that we won't cut up, but we won't, you know, we just look at them and put them back.
Yeah.
But you know, this, you know, it's one of those ones that I've got strands of amethyst that I just look at, put back in the box. But this, I think, you know, would really get me to try and think outside the box, literally.
Yeah.
And really sort of take it on a different creative level. And I think findings do that for your jewellery. They make things possible that wasn't possible before. So having those like the panpipe ones.
Yes, I know, with the 4 strands. You were going to go for a 1 maybe, you might think, oh, now I'm going to diversify off, or need a little triangle, we go around with 3, and and
I know Jewellery Maker's always bringing us different findings. I've got some in a kit coming up later this week that allow you to take 4 strands through in different directions. Ooh. So, you know, you've got so many different possibilities, and these are just the start, you know, of your creative journey.
There we go. Said like a pro. 14.95. That's why we cannot afford to miss out. This will probably take Cassie the next hour to put it all back together again. I do love you, Cassie, by the way. I don't do it to send you around the twist, honestly. Just got to have a look. They're just so gorgeous. It's going to be, you're going to have so much fun opening all those boxes and having a little delve and thinking to yourself, oh, it's going to be so exciting. You're going to be making jewellery straight away. But it'll take you a while to open it all up, to be honest. 20 of them there. I'll just leave it to the professional. They are, Cassie. They are, darling. 20 of them, 460. Lots of you there, lots of new buyers. Welcome to the Jewellery Maker family. Have fun, enjoy. Let's see where you go with your designs. Let's see them on that wall of fame this time next week. Or if you're like that lovely lady with the pink moonstone and she's made it the next day. It was done.
I know. That's it. Just sometimes you get something and you just can't wait.
Gotta do it straight away. You gotta get on it.
Yeah.
Gotta get on it. So never mind feeding the kids. Never mind paying the bills. I've got to make jewellery.
That's it.
Right. What's that? Oh, we got text. We got texts. This is Laura from Cheshire. She says, "Fee, you've made my morning." You've made my morning. Extra time with you. Oh, bless you. I've lost the ability to read. Love your enthusiasm and knowledge. Keep bringing us the bargains and keep me from my cleaning. Yes, we don't want to do any cleaning today.
No cleaning.
Get back, rock on back, put the feet up, relax. We're going to make jewellery. We're going to watch Jewellery Maker. We are not going to lift a finger. The cleaning can wait. The dinner can wait. The cat can go and find a mouse, quite frankly. You need to be making jewellery and watching Jewellery Maker. It's the Fee Marathon today because the lovely Jenny, she's not very well, bless her. I hope she's feeling better. But yeah, I'm loving your company. I'm loving being here with gorgeous Sarah. Already nabbed the earrings, you see. Didn't take long, did it? Right, what else can we bring you? Green onyx. Oh no, we got another text. Hi, Fee and Sarah. Fee, you're the perfect tonic for a bad case of the blues. Oh, thank you for being you. Love and hugs to all from Christine. Christine. Big hug. That's how we should start the day. We don't want the blues. We had Blue Monday there, didn't we? This is sumptuous Saturday. I know.
We might even be lucky in some parts of the country for it to be a sunny Saturday.
It might be.
Maybe.
I had hailstones and snow yesterday in Yorkshire. Yeah.
I know.
I kept getting clobbered. In the morning when I took Jed to school, oh, it came down, it thrashed it down, absolutely soaked. And then when I went to collect Shay, it was actually Thursday, that's when the hailstones came from the heavens and then of course by the time I got back to the car, it stopped. So twice I got clobbered on the only bit of the day with hailstones and snow.
It's always school run time. Always.
Always.
You can guarantee
Always.
it's going to be bad weather.
Let's cheer everybody up. We're not sad. No. We are going on an onyx hunt. We can't go over it. We can't go under it. Oh, we'll have to buy it. Those of you with under threes will know what I'm wittering on about. We're going on a bear hunt. We're going to catch a big one. We're not scared. Can't go over it. We can't go under it. We're going to have to buy it. Oh, yeah. You can't ignore this gorgeous onyx. 85 carats of graduated faceted marquises. Look at the gorgeousness. Oh, I was saying earlier, and I truly mean this from the heart, how green onyx, I mean, I hope you can see that on the close-up, really has this fabulous glow. It's like someone switched on a bulb and a vein of electricity is shooting through the innards. I mean, it's just stunning. I mean, the faceting on the outside gives a light, a dance of light that's so pretty, and the cuts themselves are so sort of sharp. I don't mean sharp as in ouch, but delineated, clear, strong. Yes, and then, yeah, you're right. My director, Ollie's just pertaining to the emeralds that have a sort of a bluish hue, and there's a bit more sort of chromium in the emerald. When you get a bit more vanadium, maybe like your greeny Zambian emeralds, that's the element that gives the greens. But yeah, it is. It looks like I suppose a Colombian emerald, really. You get those bluish tones in there. But of course, this is affordable onyx, and it has that wonderful glow. You could be forgiven for the mistaking them for the emeralds just because of the hue, that tone, that colour, I should say. Just stunning. But of course, with emeralds, yeah, you'd be heavily included naturally, the jardins. But here, you hold it up to the light, you've got glowing clarity. Absolutely stunning. Onyx like you've never seen it before, and the Dastardly D is going to do a never seen before price. Now, I'm wearing red today, and I always think this looks gorgeous with red. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I just think I'm thinking of those lovely red corals, the red gems that you got, those reddish jaspers in your 10-strand kit, those 4 minute, even with the black, it's stunning as well. Really beautiful. Look at that, you can see the glow, can't you? They are beautiful. Sarah said the no quibble guarantee allows you to get them home, feel them, hold them, touch them, see the glow, love the glow. We don't want to be doing cleaning. We're going on a gem hunt, and we're gonna get some beauties. We're not gonna pay a fortune. Oh no. Here we go. Let's bring you the savings. To Carol and Helen and Sylvia and Sadie and Chris and Margaret, Christina and Angela are already there. $9.95, and a Fifi guesstimate roughly on the strand 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23 on average, and that's 85 carats. So 23, you're not even looking at 50 pence each, and they need to be seen to be believed. They are absolutely beautiful. They really have an inner quality unlike any other gemstone. Don't miss out. Lots of you there. Well done to you. They've got it. They're just one of those strands you've got to get home, and then you'll see this glow that I'm raving about. And even if you don't agree with me, you just think, oh, she's raving in her head, and then send them back. You've got that. You don't even have to tell the call centre that was why. You just send it back. They're beautiful. You can make pairs of earrings there because I've got 2 on the end here, roughly the same size, those 2 there. That'll make a beautiful pair of earrings. The one in the middle, that really strong dynamic there, that deeper, darker, luxurious green would make a great pendant. Lots of, you know, cascading drop. I'm just thinking some of them with that lovely chain in between, because you've got such a sharp dynamic of the marquise and then chain in between as well, like that necklace Sarah made earlier. Be beautiful. A little bit of a queue. Well done to you. Only have about 60 seconds, so hold on in there. Don't hang up, because it's a free phone number on the local landline, and we want you to be successful. And you know, the postage and packaging, you started it with the lovely Ruth this morning. $2.95 for the day. I'm going to be bringing you as well the guitar sculpture. We've got Alison with me. Rock on! That was whiskey in the jar, by the way, in case you thought, what, eh? Yeah, we've got Alison on the 1 o'clock designer show. I know, guitar sculpture. Yeah, that's what we've got coming up. So we've got loads more goodies still to see. Lots more jamboree of beautifulness to add to our orders. Right, what was that, my darling? Box 2 for you. Barley McGrew. Oh, crimpage. What happened to me? Can I borrow back? Can I borrow back? We'll talk about English. Could I please have back? Thank you, Cassie. It's like when you say, could you borrow me? Could you borrow me a fiver? Lend. I'm being picky now, aren't I? Let's get some crimpage going. Here we go. Gold and rose gold. Let me get those closer to you there, darling. There's so many now. These are beautiful crimps. I know, to use Sarah's words earlier, crimp it, cover it. It gives you that lovely professional finish. We've got the choice here. Well, you don't have to have either. You are getting both. You've got the gold plated and the rose gold plated, and this is important, of the silver. So you've got your silver actual foundation, pure 925 sterling silver, and you've got the gold and the rose gold. Now they're 3mm covers, and you're getting 100 of each, am I right? 100 of each, so 200 in total. So again, this would be lovely. You think about those bolt rings earlier, the silver bolt rings with the gold plating. Again, you know, Sarah was talking about her commissions, what she more often, you know, she gives people the choice. And don't get me wrong, I've just had my beautiful silver flash bindings on there. They have their place. You know, we can have bigger pieces, perhaps more dynamic pieces. But, you know, when we're going for our silver with gold and rose gold plating, obviously more expense. But what we've done is bundle 200 together in one fantastic stash so that you can get savings with us today. And it gives you the choice, it gives you the freedom, it gives your customer or your friends or, you know, whoever's commissioning you to make jewellery the choice, which is what you want to offer really, isn't it, rather than dictate.
Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes I get commissioned to make pieces that are going to be of a kind of a costume jewellery. They're not going to have huge longevity, but they might come back with the gemstones and say next year, could you take these gemstones and redesign them? So they may not want, you know, the sterling silver at that point.
No.
They may want the flash. But there again, if it's something like, you know, pearls, I'm going to be asked for the sterling silver, you know, every time. So every finding has its place.
I love that. I'm going to steal that. Every finding has its place. Okay, yes, I am blatantly going to steal that. Rose gold on the silver and yellow gold on the silver there. 200 GOGC 81. Let's bring you a fantastic price point this morning, you beautiful jewellery makers. Thank you for your gorgeous text. It's lovely to be here with you. Under £20. Hello. Is that working out at 2p a crimp? 200. £20. Yeah, 2p a crimp. Is that 2p a crimp?
Move it 2 places, don't you?
10p a crimp would be...
Yeah. Yes,
10. 10 would be 2...
No,
yes, it would.
Yeah.
2 would be 20p, and then move it across another would be £2. So 2p times 100. What? I can't. Yeah, 20 divided by. Is it 2p? If I had 10, it'd be 20p. If I had 100, it would be £2. Oh, if I had 1,000, it'd be £20. So I don't. Right, I've got 200. How much is it? What is the matter with me this morning? I can't speak, I can't read, and I can't add up. I'm doing really well. 2,000, yeah, it's 2p. It's 2p, isn't it? No? Oh, I don't know anymore. 100 at 2p would be £2, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So it's not 2p each.
No.
It's more than that.
About 10.
9 pence.
Yeah. Something like that.
That's still good though, isn't it? I mean, it's silver and gold and silver and rose gold. Just ignore me. £20. Don't ignore this offer though. And don't listen to the maths. All you need to know is you get 200 for £20, and it's silver and it's gold and it's rose gold. So the finish is everything here. And again, that'll take a long time to get through, let's face it. 200.
It does, you know, they're the things you only use a couple of the piece of jewellery, so they're last ages.
Well, right, let's do some more fantastic offers and let's hope there is no maths involved. I'm just going to scoop these beautiful crimp covers. Right, I have got another fantastic offer for you. Oh, I love my earringage. Can't go wrong with this. 100 pairs. As long as I don't have to do the maths. I was all right at maths. You wouldn't believe it, would you? Butterfly backs as well. 100 of each, 100 pairs. But I'm limited. Oops, I'm limited. So these are my posts with a little loop cheniere, as it were. And then you've got your backs there as well. 100 pairs. There we go. So when we say pairs, we're referring to a post and an earring back makes a pair. Fantastic. Silver plated copper earring posts and butterfly back, 100 pairs. Fantastic. So rows of 20 there. 100 of the posts, 100 of the butterfly backs. That is what constitutes a pair. So in terms of earrings, 50 pairs of earrings. Just making that quite clear. 100 posts, 100 butterfly backs is 100 pairs. But to actually make the earrings, it would make 50 sets of earrings. I hope I've clarified. Ollie's with me on this, aren't you, darling? Yes, I was just counting the image, you see, 20 on each row. You've got 100 posts, you've got 100 butterfly backs. Are we going to sit and count these? Let's bring you a fantastic, a brilliant offer. Silver-plated copper earring posts and butterfly backs. $14.95. These are the last few in stock. But for you today, you beautiful jewellery makers, with half an hour left on this sensational offer. Do you know, it's handy just to have some extra butterfly backs, if I'm honest. $8.90. Don't ask me to do the maths. $8.95. We can do the maths on that. We can. 9p. 10 would be 90p. 100 is £9. Here they are in use with a beautiful jump ring there. Love that lobster claw there. And then we've got it attached to our pretty blue gemstone there. Could be lapis, I'm not sure, or pearl there. Lapis lazuli pearl with chain. So the versatility there is you've got the bit of the earring post with the little, so once you've attached a jump ring, you can attach anything you want to there. $8.95, 100 pairs, but they are the last in stock. So stunning. We'd make so many. I mean, they're just really quick to rustle up. Earrings don't take long. It is that instant gratification. And I love the idea of just, you know, posting them through to someone. The thing is with the post stud as well is we can make and attach a gemstone, so that is a stud earring if you're not, you know, going for your danglage. If you just want to make a lovely little pretty pearl earring, or if you want to hang a beautiful eyelight from below the earring post there. Stunning with your drops. You know, you can actually, if you just wanted to cut off the hoop and just have a stud earring, but once you've attached your round gemstone there, you can just have a very simple stud earring there as well. So it needn't be danglage as well. It can be just a very simple stud earring that you can attach. Gorgeous. Right, I think it's time to recap the early bird because I missed it with you, simply because obviously the Rufus was with us. So the early bird this morning, normally, oh, I love these earrings. Normally $12.95. Unbelievable sterling silver findings. This is an early morning recap. So if you missed it as well, we've got to get on this. This is sensational. This is all sterling silver. I'm going to start with my heart chain. 7 inches of heart-shaped sterling silver chain. So that's numero uno there. So that was beautiful. You've also got your sterling silver lobster claw and 5mm jump ring there as well. You've also got your sterling silver toggle. Okay. You've also got your 10 ball sterling silver head pins, 4 centimeters long. You've also got 3 pairs. How many pairs, darling? Can I just check? 2 pairs of the shepherd hook earrings. You also get 10 of your sterling silver crimp covers. Am I right? Is that 10, darling? And you also get 10 of your crimp beads. And you also get 3 of your 5mm open cut jump rings as well. They're the 5mm there. So there is everything you're getting. Normally $12.95, but our early bird special for sterling silver, $7.95. That is incredible, isn't it? $7.95. There's a little rogue earring there. That's why he threw me. Can I just show you as well, the purity of the silver is outlined and marked on the silver. 925, you can see it there. So that tells you this is the purity of the 92.5 pure silver, because the other 0.75 is an alloy, which in silver's case is usually copper, and that is to strengthen your silver because silver is very malleable. So that is all that chain as well, that 7-inch heart chain as well. Beautiful crimp covers. And that is all for $7.95, 43 pieces of silver. Rawr, me Irish Jim lad. 43 pieces of silver. Rawr. That is fantastic. I know, it's dreadful, isn't it? I know. I know, darling, I'm sorry. I can only apologise. Rawr, me Irish. 43 pieces of silver, Jim lad. $7.95 instead of $12.95. Whoa, my goodness. Sylvia, Penny, Sue, Amanda, Lara, Catherine, Hillary, Tori, Julia too, Margaret, Sharon, it's you. Yeah, you've got the silver. We got the silver for you. $7.95 instead of £12. £5 saving. £5, Sarah. I know. Can my voice get any higher? It's like, unless I suck helium. We're not $12.95, we're on $7.95. So well done, everybody.
Such a good price. I couldn't believe it this morning when I saw that price. I was like, I know, is that right? Can't be right.
You've got amethyst at home, I hear, waiting to set into certain findings. So you're waiting for your silver, are you? Are you waiting for your gold?
Yeah.
Are you waiting for your rose gold?
Yes, definitely. I'm thinking definitely, precious metals.
Precious things.
Yes, definitely. But I've got, those gemstones that you just get out and look at, but you need special findings for them. You need something perfect.
Your silver or your precious.
Perfect for the design.
Yeah, that's what she needs it. You got it. Sally, Wendy, Kath, Janet, well done everybody who missed out on the early bird this morning. You have half an hour for this fantastic opportunity. Silver heart-shaped chain, 7 inches. I can't even buy a bracelet for that in silver for $7.95. Crazy town. Yeah, the most highly reflective precious metal in the world. That's just not one of my ridiculous statements. It's true because it reflects the light beautifully. And the £5 saving. Let's get 2. Come on now. That's £10 we're saving. Let's buy 2 because instead of $12.95, we're getting it for $7.95. £5 off. That's £5 towards another one, which should be $12.95, but it's actually $7.95. So in a way, I'm only paying £3 for a second one. That's brilliant, isn't it? Because I've saved myself £5 on the first one. I'm putting it to the second one, which should be $12.95, but it's actually $7.95. So I'm actually paying for the second one £3. So in my Irish logic, I just have to get 2.
And you also saving on your P&P.
And oh, well, there you go. There's another £3 I've saved.
Exactly.
With £2.95.
With the bargains today and the great choices of kits and strands and everything else, you just need to throw it in your basket with it.
Exactly.
Really
Chuck it in
good.
your basket. Chuck it in, throw it in your basket. Well, you know, pop it in your basket and then just you take care of that lovely silver when you get it home. Fantastic. Loads of you there. Hold the line. It's a free phone, a regular landline. And can I say to the web buyers, you are wonderful. And please remember to check out, sorry to reiterate that, it's just that we have a lot of web bidders. Sometimes it just gets bidded for and I haven't proceeded to check out, so it can be taken from you, remember, while stocks last. I'm going to do a brand new strand of Iolite. I'm pretty sure it's from India. I'm going to double check just because it is so sensational and we rarely see it, and it's a big carat weight and the beauty of the colour is stunning. You're going to mistake this for Salon Sapphire. I've got tones that range from your deep midnight blues to almost your tanzanite purples, because this is a gem that falls halfway between sapphires and tanzanite. And this is our deluxe gemstone strand. This is a big carat weight of iolite, and this is an exceptional Indian Anwar iolite. Just beautiful. Can you see the lovely, almost like a Kashmiri blue sapphire, then you've got a deep rich purple, almost like an amethyst there, and then one's more like a salon blues. And I'm only referencing these other greats of the gem well simply because you have so much choice in this pleochroic iolite, the water sapphire. Can you see how those facets, so well done, so beautifully done to maximize the choice and the beauty of this iolite strand. Those blues are sent from heaven because they range from light to deep to dark to purple. Iolite is a heavily pleochroic gem. It's one of the most obviously pleochroic gems, and within it you see blues, violets, and sometimes sort of silvery dove greys, sometimes a little hint of yellow. You almost see everything that you would expect to see in the sapphire, tanzanite, amethyst family, but you've got it in what is known as the water sapphire, the iolite, from the Greek ios meaning violet. And that's where the term pleochroism comes from, to see more than one colour. If you see anything more than three, it's a different phenomenon you're witnessing in the gem. So you're really seeing the violets and the blues and sort of yellows, silvery, you know, with secondary tones when I'm talking about silvers and yellows there. Just beautiful. Some of these, this one here, for instance, he's more sort of silvery. This one's more purpley. This one's more blue. Just gorgeous. This is a very ample deluxe strand. And I'm just giving you the Fifi guesstimate here because we've got a whopping 100 carats. Yeah. I'm just going to count up how many we've got on average. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 35 on average. That is a big strand. Normally with our deluxe strands of this nature, you're talking 15, you know, you're talking a smaller sort of 10 centimetre strand, or rather than the 18. This is a full 28 centimetre strand, isn't it? So roughly about 23 gemstones there, all beautifully individually cut. I'm just thinking of those silver findings with that silver heart chain, you know, a stunning charm bracelet, or the cascading earrings next to me here inspires, because you want to think waterfall designs because of the watery blues there. So pretty. I'm thinking as well with the Snow Queen kit that Sarah's working on today, pearls are beautiful, as is ice white quartz, you know, to bring out that water-bound element. They're just so deluxe, so pretty, aren't they? It's lovely to see those different tones on there as well, isn't it? What do you think? Is that gorgeous? So this will be a considered purchase because we've got an exceptional gem here that's very hard to cut, and like a lot of natural gemstones, very hard to find in large carat weights, and to give you such variety of colour there. I mean, just looking here, the depth of colour, just on that range from powder blue to deep rich purple to navy blue to violet, indigo. Yeah, what a choice. Okay, PTRU89. Let's bring you this sumptuous, elegant strand for a fabulous saving, under £20, with over 23 on the strand there, less than £1 each, and each one is stunning. I mean, I think about those earring posts, and then a pair of earrings there for £2 basically. Just tremendous. A pair of eyelight earrings for £2. We don't even have that on our sister channel. You'd be hard pushed to find a pair of eyelight earrings with this kind of carrot for £20, full stop, with that kind of cut and that quality. Stunning. One for the collectors, a dreamy strand. Get it home and enjoy. Well done to those of you already on the phone line. What's that, my darling? We're thinking of the Snow Queen. We're thinking of those lovely findings. We're thinking of those gemstones that we're working with Sarah on this challenge. We're going to bring you even more money off. Oh, this is so naughty, but it's only for the next 20 minutes. It's only for the next 20 minutes. Oh. $16.95. You're in big trouble at break time, DD. Oh, you're dead at break. You're in such trouble when she gets off there at 1. Oh my goodness. $16.95. Heavens. Now don't get me wrong, I appreciate this is an investment, but this is one you take time on. This is that beautiful strand Sarah was describing, when you're just waiting for the right moment, the right findings, the right one for the collectors, definitely one for the high end, just one for that inspiring piece. I mean, just look at the faceting. Just gorgeous. The blues are breathtaking. From the light to the deep to the dark, so inviting, and the faceting. I mean, just look at that. It's like having the whole sapphire collection, isn't it? But that's not to poo-poo Eyelight itself, the most wondrous and beautiful of gems. It's been around since Viking times. Gorgeous. Well done to you. Well, $16.95 is the offer on the table. Lots of you there, so I'm just going to move on. For those burgundy coloured pyrites, which I gave you a quick flash off earlier. And hello, Kyvan. You gorgeous little boy, you. Your mummy, she's been very naughty, and when she gets home, Kyvan, you tell her off because she's bidding these prices way too low. Kyvan is Dastardly D's little boy. Oh, how old's he now, darling? 6? You're a big boy, Kyvan. You've texted in to say hello to your mummy, so hello, Kyvan. Mummy says, she's blowing that to you. Give her one back. Here you go. She's got it. She's, oh, it's on the cheek there. She says, thank you very much. But she's been so naughty, Kyvan. So naughty. You smack her bottom when she gets home. Tell her you're a naughty mommy. She's been so cheeky. Right, 100 carats of burgundy colour-coated pyrite, graduated faceted buttons on an 18cm strap. I love this. I've not seen my pyrite with the burgundy buttons, the burgundy coating. It's gorgeous, isn't it? It really lights up the room. And again, I'm thinking, oh, well, I put it with those lovely agates earlier, but with your pearls. Oh, sumptuous. It really lifts and brings something to the party, doesn't it? You don't need to have too much. You don't need to be flashy with it. Just really, really pretty. Just something a bit different. It does, with that metallic finishing, because of the burgundy. Yeah, it is sort of, it would lend itself to the sort of the vintage side of your jewellery, you know? 20s, 30s there, just beautiful. I think it's the shape as well. So it's just a little bit of sparkle there, but, you know, without being too austere, without being too sort of flashy there. They're lovely, the faceting on the buttons there. Now this is an 18cm strand. We've got 100 carats and they're averaging 6 to 10. So bigger in the middle and they graduate, but beautiful sparkle. There is a lovely sort of vintage feel to these. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Right, I'm going to bring you a sensational offer in the last quarter of an hour of this show. And then we'll be joining Alison Howe. Don't forget, the guitar sculpture. Okay, we're ready. Dastardly's at it again. Oh, $9.95 for this brand new sumptuous strand there. Those beautiful, what would you put this with, Sarah? Because I'm loving the sparkle and the colour, so rich.
Do you know what? I think that would look really nice with the green onyx you had earlier.
Oh, yeah. Let me just grab that, actually, now that you've said that, because that went for a ridiculous $9.95 as well. Good choice.
Just really, really sort of totally out there. I just love that combination. I know it's probably not to everyone's taste, but if you love colour, go for it.
It pops.
If not, you know, you can put those with the bundle I'm working with for my challenge. Would look beautiful, and would take it in a completely different direction. It would take the tone of the colour down a little notch.
Yeah.
He's still got all that beauty of the colour, and it just
gives that little bit of pop, doesn't it?
Do you know what? It's making the pearls look pink.
Yes,
it's making them a little bit pink.
Yeah, you're right.
Which is lovely, you know. So you've got lots of things you can work with. You don't just think, you know, oh, I've just got to work with one colour. Take your colours, take your palette. I mean, it's a natural colour. It's very bright, but it's a natural colour. So you can use your greens, you can use your yellows, your purples, you can use all your nature's colours that would work naturally in nature in the floral ranges and use it with that.
You wouldn't need much of it. That's what's so lovely about it, because it's just got such a strong dynamic.
You know, I would use lots of clear quartz with it, probably put another colour with it, but whether it would be another tone of a red gemstone, whether it be another tonal gemstone, or whether I just go and really make a pop and put something like green with it. It would look lovely.
Gorgeous. And it's $9.95 and it's brand new today, AORU49. Okay, I've got lots more to fit in, so I'm going to move on. But well done, I can see you there in Sussex, Yorkshire, Norfolk, Herefordshire, Middlesex, London, Lancashire, Wrexham, Devon. Loads of you there, so just hold the line. What's next, beautiful? Let me at it. My red berries. Oh, now this would work beautifully. You would just talk about nature and complementary colours, and oh, these are borbalicious. Oh, lovely, perfect rounds. Little pear drops in a deeper, darker dynamic, and then big pear drops. I'm loving these. We've got 90 carats of the top drilled rounds in the middle there. Then my top layer there are the smaller 35 carats of the plain drops, red quartz. And then the agate, which are your two bottom strands there, another 190 carats of the drops as well. So 2 strands of agate and 1 of red coloured quartz, the smaller 35 carats there. Beautiful. So I'm just thinking again, that burgundy pop would look lovely there. Just, you know, yeah, just gives it the edge. And then if you really wanted to go for that dynamic colour, the green, yeah, they really work. And I wouldn't have naturally automatically have put, you know, have thought that, if I'm honest. There's some pretty amethyst as well, might work as well if you want to take it down to the purples and the orangey reds. Oh, that looks really vintagey now, doesn't it? Gorgeous. Now this is a brand new 3-strand pack. You've just had the burgundy pyrite. If you want to add that to your order, let the call centre know. NVG C74. This is called Red Berries. And you've got the agates in the drops and the rounds, and then your red coloured quartz in the 6x4 drops there. Beautiful. NVG C74. Oh wow, 3 strands for £11.95, £4 each. See what I mean, Kevin? See how naughty she's being? 12 under 12. Oh, Kevin, I tell you what. You're going to have to send her straight to bed with no supper, because she's not staying at £11.95. I've missed you, dastardly Dee. She's so dastardly, you just don't know how low she's going to go. But I've got, oh my word, £9.95, £3.33. I can do that maths. A strand. Goodness me, this is just even a great stash filler. I don't know if we got round to it, but there's some beautiful smoky quartz that would look gorgeous with it as well, with those reds as well, the browns. Beautiful if you've got some smoky quartz at home. All those earrings, you know, that we had earlier, the posts. I mean, how many pairs could you make? Because they are perfect drops, aren't they? Gorgeous. One of those little gold crimps earlier, or the rose gold crimps that you got 200 pairs for. I can work out the maths for £20. That'd be beautiful, wouldn't it? Make loads there. £10 a pair, an earring, that'd be brilliant. I've already made my money back. But I'm not necessarily staying for that. This is just a great stash filler, lovely shape, lovely luster. Look at the polish on those. 3 strands for under £10. And it is yours. Well done, Alison, Mary, Amanda, Yvonne. Hello, Margaret. Thank you for all your lovely texts. Keep them coming. I'm going to be with you a little bit longer today, because I'm with Filippo in the designer show, and Alison Howe. So we've got loads more to fill our baskets with. Hooray! What's that, darling? Send me a text. Here we go. Hi, Sarah and Fee and the gang. I'm sitting sorting photos with the sun outside and you're on TV. What more could you want on a Saturday morning? Laugh out loud. That's Jill in Abergavenny. Jill, you've got sunshine in Abergavenny?
Oh, send it this
we
way.
We need to be in Wales. Honest to goodness, there's no sunshine in Malala Yorkshire this morning.
It was completely foggy and misty the whole way for me from London.
We need to be in Abergavenny.
We do.
Oh, north, south. We need to go west. Oh, 9, go west, 'cause you know you want to go west. That's where the sunshine is. 9:95. Sort your photos, make your jewellery, have a cup of tea. Everything else can wait today. There's just too much on today's show to miss out on. Beautiful. Let's do more, Dee Dee. Go west. Right. Oh, these would look lovely with those strands, because I'm going bronze. Going bronze now. And, oh, okay, I've got earring posts, butterfly backs, and shepherd hooks. Yum, yum, yum. Here's an image straight away while I faff about in my bags. Look at the amount we are getting. Heavens above. So we've got a choice here. We don't have to go with the studs because we've got our shepherd hooks. But of course we can go dangle, dingle, or we can go good old-fashioned straight studs. Now where's my little scooper-dooper gone? Thank you, darling. Rightio. So the antique bronze shepherd hooks are 100 pairs. I'll just show you those. So again, just great stash fillers. So 100 pairs of your antique bronze. Yeah, that last bundle with the reddish agates, that'd be beautiful. That'd be very vintage, wouldn't it? So you've got 100 pairs of the shepherd hooks, and just to show you, I know what you know what they look like. 100 pairs of the actual stud earrings as well. And then, as you can see, you've got the little hook there as well, and you've got your butterfly backs there as well. So if you actually wanted the security of the butterfly back on your shepherd hook, you could do that as well. So shepherd hooks, butterfly backs, and studs. 100 pairs of the shepherd hooks, 100 pairs of antique bronze earrings. There we go. Let's do it. $12.95. Brilliant. 100 pairs of the shepherd hooks that you can see there. I know, that is actually 200 in that pack. So that is officially 100 pairs. And then you've got 100 of the pairs of antique bronze earrings with your butterfly back. Now that's actually, that actually is, because you can count those up there, that is actually, again, 100 pairs, isn't it? 200 of each. Does that make sense? 100 posts times 2. Because it's a pair. The slide, not lie. I was trying to add it up before, you see. So it can get confusing, can't it? So, beautiful. Fantastic. 200 pairs of earrings for $12.95. Okay, let's get the challenge up because it was snowy, it was icy, and it was beautiful. And I'm dying to see what Sarah's been making with it. And then I will just continue. It's like a Fifi marathon today. Please tell me Ed's coming in later, Liam. Oh, hurrah! Otherwise I would have been here till 9. Rightio, just checking in. Hello, gorgeous. The lovely Alison's with me. She's getting ready, but I'm going to go see somebody else gorgeous. I'm just grabbing my Snow Queen kit here because I'm dying to see what she's made. And we're going to get the graphics up on screen as well. Follow me this way. Follow me just like that. Right, you've added gold.
I did.
These pearls are beautiful. You've still got loads left.
I've got tons left.
That's because I kept interrupting, isn't it? I can see we've had the quartz there. Oh, this is beautiful. So what did you get? We had the Howlite corner drill cubes. Just take you through 155 carats. We had the white cultured pearls in both sizes there. Gorgeous, the big ones there.
Yeah.
Am I right? Did you get the other ones as
yes,
well?
Yes.
Yeah. 2 strands there. Huge. Then you had the white quartzite flat drops, 560 carats, and 60 and 80 carats of the bicones and the rounds respectively. So, and for all of those amazing strands, we did it at a star buy price, $29.95. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 strands, less than £5 a strand. Those pearls are amazing.
Those pearls,
Beautiful.
they're so indulgent. They're so beautiful.
Oh, when did you do all this? I've been with you all morning and I just don't know when she does it. So let's just look at this necklace. This is beautiful. The gold is such a gorgeous choice.
Yeah,
I played on that shape, haven't you?
I did, yeah. I just wanted to make sure they tessellated together and just using a little bit of wire.
That's a big word. I like that word. I'm going to steal that, tessellated. It's a great word.
It's a big word, I know.
And then, the drops again.
But I wanted it to be more like a bangle than a bracelet, so I've used the wire to enforce and to keep the shape.
And what, can I ask what gauge you used there?
Yeah, that's 0.1.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that's 0.1, and I've used a 0.4. I don't mind if you show the reverse, just to anchor
darling.
the wire that's in on the front is anchored to the back of the gemstone with a 0.4. So underneath all of that, you've got a little 0.4 hiding. Just anchoring that wire work to the front of the gemstone.
I see. So
because I didn't want to interfere with the way that they were sitting, so I just used a little bit of 0.4 just to keep the wire work on the front. I didn't want to take the bulky wire in between. I just used a fine wire.
Spoil the nice shape of the overlapping you've got there. And wow, look at these earrings. Beautiful work.
And I just had to have pearl earrings with the size of the pearls. Why didn't you just have to have
amazing,
them?
aren't they? Absolutely amazing.
I mean, if you were to put those pearls, just one of them, onto sterling silver or gold-plated sterling silver, you can. I mean, I just look at the shops around us, and there was a shop selling 3mm pearl studs, and you weren't going to get change out of £100. So,
I've seen it myself.
You know, the size of these are beautiful, and if you're making jewellery for mother of the bride, for yourself, be indulgent and have lovely
We've
large
got 2
pearls.
strands, so we can go from head
even
to wrist, and then the pièce de resistance. Oh, wow, look at this. Beautiful.
But it was a little bit of a whimsical version of a tiara or a
love it.
fascinator or something. I just wanted to go mad with those beautiful petal
gorgeous
shapes.
That is beautiful. Yeah. So yes, with that wire wrap, and there would be lovely pendants as well. But again, these pearls.
It just stops them from flipping over.
Yeah, beautifully done.
Yeah.
Standing proud. Well, Sarah, you've done an absolutely brilliant job. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you for all your hard work.
You're welcome.
When will we see you again, beautiful?
Tomorrow night.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness!
I'm
right,
back for the
okay.
late show tomorrow.
Oh, I look
There
forward
you
to
go.
that. That's fantastic. I'm not going anywhere. I might have to go and have a little toilet break. Just have a little,
I think you deserve it.
I'm going to treat myself. Yeah, I'm going to treat myself. Don't go anywhere. The guitar sculpture. I know, Alison's with us. I'm so excited. And I can see lots of wire being set up. We've got some fantastic offers in the designer show. And we've still got a few left, I believe, of the Matrix box. All those silver flash findings, remember, they were, you know, Shakira, boop, 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 boop. The panpipes in there were amazing. And the pyramid triangles there, and there was just flowers in there and hearts. We took it down to $14.95. 20 pots of goodness there. Proved very, very popular. And I believe it's worth getting home and having a look at that one, isn't it?
Oh, lovely. Yeah, creativity is going to go absolutely sky high with it.
So, Thin Lizzy. Musical note to the show in a moment with the lovely Alison. I'll see you in a sec. Don't go anywhere, okay? And we'll see you, my darling, tomorrow night.
Yes.
But I've got lots of goodies to show you. Don't go anywhere. See you in a second.